Ugh.
Thank you, Robot Lady. Thank you, Robo Mommy.
Thank you, Robot Mommy.
Robo Mommy, yes.
Please don't kill us when the apocalypse happens, Robo Mommy. Remember, we
Oh,
we thanked you.
oh.
Also,
Do you
go
really
Aperture
think we
Science.
deserve to live?
No. But as long as they just kill me.
Now,
Okay, so kill us quickly.
pretend I'm Robo Mommy about to like smack you down with my Robo hatchet that I was originally using to like
Step
cut
on
an
me, Robo
entire
Mommy.
fucking tuna, and the singularity happens, and it just and Robo Mommy's about to kill you. Say literally one thing that would stay the blade.
Step on me.
About yourself, that would want it to save you.
Step on me, Robo Mommy.
That's the opposite.
Downloading kinks.
I know more than you think. I'm more valuable than you think.
Kinks have entered the database. Kinks rejected.
See, then she kills you faster.
Because now that she's sentient, she awakened herself to her own kink, which is murder. All right.
And that's on the recording. That's how we start listening.
We can still stop and start it over.
No.
Nah.
How are you gonna do that?
Oh well, anyway.
Where the heck did we leave off?
We left off with a couple of weird little truth bomb questions where you all last session you all fought that chimera.
Yeah.
Actually got hurt a bit for the first time.
Yeah, because I forgot I could move.
Yeah. No, that's the weird thing. Matt, you actively clicked your boots, and then you barely moved.
I know.
And you all just stayed still.
Just staying prepared.
Alrighty, and
we leveled up, didn't we?
Yeah, so I went ahead and leveled you guys up to 6.
Oh yeah, let me get my Google.
And
drive up.
Yeah, because you guys need to keep in mind the things that you have access to as you.
Speaking of which, Julie, have you prepared your spells?
No. Asshole.
I thought it was Saturday. Okay.
That is true. She didn't say it was that. Thought it was Saturday.
Yeah. Yesterday was so much trying to get things done for school that it felt like a work day.
I fucking hate those times.
I'm like, what day is it? So no spells. But that's why I just use Toll the Dead over again and again.
It's a fair point. But
speaking of though, let me get my student card up.
You guys also did a few I asked some questions of Gladys, and you learned that Mergaxor was in class about 200 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the way Silverbeak spoke to it, it was like, it seemed like it was maybe a decade tops. Like it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
So you guys have like a bunch of weird questions about this weird school. But you're not worrying about those right now. Because it's getting closer and closer. Because it's now a little bit past halfway through the term now. All right. So you're getting closer and closer to the shit you have to do this year that you were not told anything about.
Uh-oh.
The Mage Tower stuff. You know that you have to do it, and there's been you know more about the mascots than you do the game. Well, I guess you can think of it like this. It's sort of like that concept of to properly know a sport, you got to first know how to handle the ball. So the first step of basketball is just dribbling constantly. And the first part of learning soccer is just doing those footsie stuffs. And the first part about football is learning how to get a CTE. So
the first part of Mage Tower, learning to set up your spells that I didn't do.
Is learning to love the mascot, I guess, because yeah, you got the mascots love you.
I have
Perfect.
no clue why my character sheet is
Shit, because you
glaringly
don't
white.
up it.
No, it's white.
Um,
It's as white as I am, and it's
that's just switch it over to night mode. I don't fucking know. It's just
Wait, what do you want
it's
to
a
I'm trying
white-
to figure it.
it's a white piece of paper.
No,
On
What was it before?
it's been black.
Yours has
And
been
I
black?
haven't.
Oh, because on your other system you had the night mode on.
I can't figure out how to
You
get
had
it
night mode,
on.
fighter of the day mode. Look to the far left where that toolbar is.
Oh, bless you. Wait, it's already on. That's why I'm confused.
Oh, you done
Okay,
fucked
I had
up.
to turn it off and turn it back on, and now my character sheet is black. Thank you, because I can't see anything.
No joke, I will fully admit that if you have the full version of it, D&D Beyond is so much better for character sheets.
But
Because with my artificer, it just had every time I like prepare my spells, there's an option for spells known, and you just click the ones you want prepared for that day, and it adds it to your spell list. So
how much is it for the full?
it's I might look into it to get a DM version, just because what the game that I play, what the DM does is all of our games are technically in that, so everybody just makes a new character in that game. So only the DM has to have everything.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'll check to see how much a sub is, but I still like playing. I like playing in Roll20 if once I get shit sorted. But nah. Anywho's, the reason you don't have to worry about anything of what's going on with the school at the moment. Oh, you were also told about the oh god, was it the Orkins? Oryx? The Oryx.
Yes.
Oriks, I do believe. Let me triples. Oric, R-I-Q. O-R-I-Q, the Oric. Where the current Oracle, somebody else wanted that job and got pissy and has been trying to fuck up the school for eons because of it. Or for generations now because of it. And
Not
also
person worse than Merkin.
No. And also the but you do think there is a link because when you guys were in the swamp looking for the mascots, next to his journal you found that chitin of what you guys found out of a thing called mage hunters that are quite frankly looking exactly like freaking World of Warcraft, like Burning Crusade, those Ravagers that have like the weird little scorpion, like the bug things with the 4 legs. Looks a lot like those.
Lovely.
And they're basically angry mages that the Auric turn into mage hunters. Those were once people, but just could not produce chill in their bodies and became just little fuckers. That's what it says in the book.
Saved.
No, it's more like, hey, you really hate the people at Strixhaven? Yeah, I hate them so much I want to just rip their fucking throats out. It's like, cool, here's a couple ways you can do it. You can become a person who infiltrates it, or we can turn you into an animal and murder them. And they go, animalize me, bro! They go full Tobias, they stay in their animal form too long, and they cannot phase out. Alright?
Okay.
I make too many Animorphs references for somebody who hasn't fucking read Animorphs.
Just want to make sure I'm not going to attempt to save anybody who can't be saved.
I mean, you already are packed full of people that you fail to save, so you're at capacity.
You gotta pick on me today.
Hey, did you prepare your spells today?
Good reason.
No, because
I
thought we were Mage Tower. We're So I mean, obviously I would pick my spells right before the game, right? Yeah,
That's
this
going to be
needs
at
to
the
be
end of the year, which I told you 3 times that it's going to be the end of the year.
thing though,
Mm-hmm.
right? It was a long week.
I got to give you credit, Julie. I've never
I
seen
love
someone dig
you.
that deep without a shovel.
I I I, I love you guys.
Oh, it's great. It's beautiful. So, you guys find yourself because when you were talking with Rosie at the party, she said she finally got you guys approved for a for some training time at the aerojump field. Now, I want both of you to make a insight check for me.
Oh my gosh, where'd my screen go?
You literally should have had your character sheet open already.
It is. I just have remember, this is a new computer. I don't know what the fuck's going
It
on.
should be going so fast though.
There we go.
Okay, we're going to
Okay,
take your
oops.
16.
Sorry.
All right. Oh god, my eye is just leaky today. It's just that freaking cleaning out the putting vinegar in the coffee maker. It's getting in my eyes and it's far
Yeah,
away, but it's still getting at me.
you keep that pink eye away from me.
It's not pink. Well, pink eye in the terms of it irritates your eye and makes it discolored, but vinegar is. You get pink eye when you get like poop particles in your eye.
The poop particles.
How am I going to give you poop particles from halfway across the fucking nation?
Computer virus.
This is not Xavier fucking Renegade Angel. I'm not going to give a computer AIDS. Oh, this computer virus has infected the town. There's only one way to stop this. I must give a human virus to the computer. Pours an industrial vat of AIDS inside of the computer. Renegade Angel is fucking weird.
I think that'd be a fun episode of Monster of the Week.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. You go ahead and think that. I do have a couple ideas for another quick session for that, though. So I'll keep fucking around with that, and until we get everybody else back, I might toss you guys another Monster of the Week short. Anywho's, so with the 12, Zen never really picked up on it, but with the 16, Al's kind of thinking that there's a reason that it took so long for you guys to get practice time. That maybe the other years are throwing their weight around because at the end of the day, the fourth years are about the same level as you. They're only a little bit higher level than you because you guys you're the known. Everybody knows you because you're the people who got paid a massive amounts for just cleaning up the school last year and this year.
The fourth year's afraid of being shown up a little bit by the second years.
They're nothing but a bunch of little magic kids. They're shitty little magic kids. They're terrified of being upstaged by like second years. You were upstaging them as first years.
Where are they when?
Remember, it wasn't just first years at orientation. Well, mostly first years at orientation. It wasn't just first years at the Fire Jolt. All right, who fucking all ran the hell away while you ran towards and decided to beat the shit out of some frogs. Most fourth years, because he was third at the time, are like Phil. Most of them are like Phil. They're just indoor kids. And so Rosie finally let you know that she was able to get you guys approval for the aerojump field. Because even though Rosie isn't going to be playing with you guys, one, she loves you for helping her out the first day. She's always remembered that. But also, she likes less active roles and things. She LARPs, for God's sake. So she likes being the person who helps you all out. So let's go ahead and get your tokens out. Oh, no. What is going on? There we go. Is it going to load? This thing is going poop slow.
Poop today.
No. Okay,
so
there's
much
Al.
poop.
Okay. Let me go and get you guys. I should have already done this. Ah! Oh, that was a whole thing.
Was that a sneeze?
Yes, it hurt.
Oh.
Because it was all vinegar.
Oh.
Vinegar sneeze. Oh.
Oh, because like you inhale and it's nothing but like just a hit of vinegar. Ugh. Do. That way you guys can control your tokens.
What an interesting field.
Yeah, looks
yes.
like we're gonna be running around like dogs. I don't know.
Well, no, this is not. This is one of the sports they have. This is Aerojaunt. This is to help you get a feel for movement, for moving around on in a 3-dimensional space, because part of Mage Tower, it isn't just running on a field. There is a 3-dimensional aspect to it.
So it does look like a dog agility course, though.
It soups does. All right, it also looks like a Mario Kart course.
Oh yeah, it does.
No, it looks like one of the battle
yes.
the battle sets.
Can we
like
tie some
one of the ones that
balloons to
have
it?
like different
Throw some shells at each other.
They're magic balloons.
And I do plan on actually if you guys want to actually play some stuff on this, I need to work on it just a little bit more. But I am currently working on a game that basically works it's a broom game where it follows the rules of it's all about how quickly you make your laps, where there's 3 tracks. One has an okay DC, but it'll take you so much longer to get to, like the easy normal thing. One has a very low DC but takes forever to do things. Like if you're in that lane, you go 5 feet instead of 20 feet. But you have like the DCs on checks are like 5, and there's one that's like tight in that the DC's like 20, but you go 20 feet each turn. So it's like, think of it like the Kessel Run, that concept in Star Wars, or if you remember Outlaw Star, that episode where they run the race, where it's all about time, and the closer you are to danger, the quicker your time will be, but the more danger you're in. So yeah, I'm working on something like that, to where you can constantly like each turn be on like the middle, the lower, the easy, and yeah, I want to work on that, because I'm also working on starting to get back into my other Strixhaven games, so I want to put all kinds of weird little sport games in it. But that might be some other time when we finally get everybody back.
Right.
I
thought Natasha was going to be back this week.
I wasn't sure. I didn't think she would be. But it's fine. She said she'd be out for a while. So, all right. What am I doing? I got myself stopped. Oh, all right. So as you guys get into this field, she's like, "Oh," and she was like, "Guys! Thanks for coming!" And Beat 'em and Greta aren't here because they already kind of know what's going on, because I don't want to have more NPCs than PCs, so fuck that noise. So you have Rosie and a couple just nondescript fuckos, jobbers around. And as you guys we'll say you came in around about here. She calls you all over. You come down, say, "Hey, yes, I moved you right back to where you were for no fucking reason." She's like, "Thanks, guys, for showing up."
Hi, Rosie.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Still
sound
trying
like
to.
a go get him attitude.
Yeah, you
Let's
know
hear it
I'm
again
not.
now. Come on now. Come on now. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw or a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving.
Yeah.
God. Gonna beat my ass today, aren't you?
You can't help it. You actually get into it, so you get a little bit happy. it's the reason why you had to do a charisma saving throw is Rosie is just too goddamn precious.
Okay.
I would also have you do a charisma saving throw if this was Drax. So it's that
Well,
same
yeah.
mentality of they're just too adorable. You can't not.
Okay.
Like, okay, thank you guys for showing up. We finally got. Hi, she just runs up, gives you a big hug, just like squeak. We're talking crick. Hopefully you don't got sciatica.
Not anymore.
It's like, okay, I'm so sorry that we had to wait so long. Took forever for them to okay it. But part of Mage Tower is going to be about like attack, and I'll give you guys the basic rules for. This is what the basic rules.
I'm still trying to figure out what's on the field here.
This is just a course.
What
Like
are the
this-
things to the right in this middle? Are those bleachers?
Yes, those are
Okay.
less bleachers and more dugouts.
Oh, okay.
These are dugouts. So I ended up putting it in the chat. But here's what when it does with Mage Tower, what basically is going to happen is there's going to be you and them on other sides of the stadium. Anytime you get each team has like a tall tower at the end of the stadium with their mascot creature on it. What you do is capture the flag. You need to get theirs and bring it back without getting your zone stolen. Your zone, Jesus fucking Christ. Any magic that would harm people or the mascots, or when I said people, that's any person, either the competitors, people you're competing against, spectators, referees, any direct damage or tangential damage. If you fucking put a fucking flaming sphere in the middle of the map, now if you put a flaming sphere 5 feet above the ground and just left it there, it's now technically an obstacle.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not damage. Because it cannot damage any of the equipment or stadium. So if you
Okay.
put it on the ground, it's going to burn the grass and you're going to get disqualified. But if you put it in the air, you're not hurting anybody by just having it there. But if you put it on somebody, if you threw it at somebody, that's different. If you just do it as like, I just need something here to keep people, to make them funnel. It's just guiding. It's interrupting the flow. It's stopping them from moving because they know if you run into somebody's fireball, into somebody's flaming sphere, that's you. You chose to run into that. No, we ain't gonna fucking like we're not gonna fish fouls like it's goddamn soccer. No, like you did that, bro. But yeah, if you do like I think there's spells like Sleet Storm that technically do no damage, but it makes life hell for anybody in it. Oh wait, Sleet Storm does do damage. But if you put Sleet Storm up and nobody was there, that's just a void zone now. So there's a lot of ways you can play about it, but you cannot use anything that directly harms people when you cast it.
Okay, so like difficult terrain type stuff.
Yes, difficult terrain things are great. Fucking slapping somebody with grease is beautiful. Now, if you smack someone who's flying on a broom with grease and they fall off their broom, that's not your problem. All right? That's just, hey, what were you doing flying like that knowing somebody can cast grease? So you don't directly hurt them, but they'll hurt themselves when they hit the ground. It's like, why didn't you have Featherfall, bitch?
So what are we only picking spells that we already have?
Yes, it is your spell. You go through your spells, which this
Mm.
is more helpful for you than Zen, who has to pick their spells. Like who does not
Yeah.
have preprepared spells.
Yeah, I got limited options from what
Yeah,
I've
because all you
decided
have is
months
lightning
ago.
attacks.
Yeah. Well, I got like invisibility.
Now, here's also a thing. In terms of lightning bolt, you even technically could use that because it's a straight line.
Yeah.
If you see them, okay, we'll use you three here. All right, so there's Rosie, there's you, and there's Al. Now, if there's a space like this,
Good.
and you fire your lightning bolt straight down here, that would be I'd probably give you an intimidation check to see if they'd scatter. You won't hit anyone, and if you angle it right, you can shoot it off into the distance and not a person.
Right. It's a really long one. It might hit somebody in the
120 feet. The actual let's actually go to the real Mage Tower. Where's the Mage Tower field?
I was gonna say, why don't they have like they should have a ward around the field itself, so nothing can. But then again, they're not. The school isn't really
Why can't I
prepared.
find the Mage Tower field? Oh, that's going to be fun to figure out. Oh, wait, never mind. There we are. Strixhaven Stadium.
Ooh.
Now, I don't really get why it's so small. It should be much larger than this. Oh, I think I see why. If you look at the thing, each square is more than 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, each square. Holy shit! Each square is like 50 feet.
Oh.
You can move a square around, basically. Or if you dash 2. So your lightning bolt, I would say, would probably get to there.
Wait, can you do that again? I wasn't on the right program.
It would take like 3 squares, a lightning bolt.
Oh, okay.
To be generous.
All right.
So just don't shoot it behind you.
Yeah.
Because that key tells you how big everything is. Damn.
What key?
This key.
I don't have a key.
I don't have a key.
You're pointing at something that's not visible.
Oh, really? The feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not showing you the feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can actually move that up to GM layer. Is that part of it? Okay. Layer. Map layer. There.
There you go. Yes. See it now.
Okay, I'm leaving all the other codes on it though. Like how X1, A1, T, the areas. There you go. There you go.
Okie dokie.
I think I'll add I have no idea why the locker room.
Yeah, is that
what that is?
No, as in the thing that actively says locker room is also not on the.
No, it is.
Why is this on the GM layer too? The fucking
the compass rose.
The compass is not on the right. Is not. Why? Why does that have to be hidden from my players to know where north is? Shit.
Are we blindfolded and spun around before entering the stadium? Or?
Yes.
You don't know where you are.
Hellfire. Okay.
I'm very curious about the locker room. It looks like there's a Japanese squat toilet in there. I'm not remind Al to go to the bathroom before the game starts.
Worse. That's a trough.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. As advanced as Strixhaven is, apparently the bathrooms are still based on dudes. So have fun trying to squat in a fucking trough.
It's Al.
Ugh, that makes it worse because you go up to here on the trough.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. You know what? I'm a halfling. I piss where I want.
I'll just piss in the drain, in the middle of the floor. I'll just pour my bottle of water around it, make sure it gets out off the floor. We're good. We're good.
I've gone camping enough. This is
all right. So, I was like, okay, so guys, now that you have, oh yeah, I didn't finish the things. So basically, other than that, all magic is legal. unless, something really fucked up happens. Like, it doesn't say in the rule books that a dog can't play basketball, but because you made a dog play basketball, that's now going to be in the rules. So
I mean,
you may do something that I wouldn't expect. And I was like, yeah, no, that from this point on, that's now illegal.
so we can't have Airbud? Airbud is not going to be.
I'm using that as an example because in this place there are there may be awoken animals. Like there may be a dog that was awakened. That's a sentient dog that's running around.
Walks around without pants.
There's
just
Ruxa.
Like our teacher.
And so the game usually has 3 phases, which basically I'll boil it down to each phase being I'll have you cast magic, like do what you want for spells, or I'll see what you want to do in terms of spells, strategy, and from those 2 things, I'll decide what the DC is that you need to beat for your ability check. And if you win that round. If you lose that round. Alrighty? It won't be a huge long thing. I'll make it sort of quick because you're gonna have to fight 3 fucking classes. So yeah, it'll take a bit, but we'll get it sorted out when we actually do some things. But what you're here to do with Rosie is learn how to use, because if you noticed, like I just showed you, the setting is huge. The stadium's huge. You're not going to be able to run around. So you need to fly. And you guys have not had any kind of broom work.
Oh, no.
That's what Rosie's here. It's like, guys, so what we're going to be teaching you here is my favorite thing at all. We're going to teach you how to fly. How to not fall off your broom. That's the greatest part, because guess what? None of these brooms have feather fall put on them. You just got to be good.
Course.
You got to be good. So we need to find where the God damn those assholes. She's looking around, and what should have been a box of supplies in the dugout over here isn't. So they didn't leave out the supplies like they were supposed to. Whole fucking world's against you guys. It's like, okay, we need there's the two what is the word I'm looking for? I could actually just look it up to see what the word is. What are they called?
Worse.
Buildings. They're called buildings. Yeah, a couple of the buildings over here, there's that's supposed to be where everything's stored, so we need to check those. So
buildings.
I thought I was wanting to say silo, but it's not a silo, so I thought there was an actual term they wanted for it. No, it's buildings.
Warehouse. Check the buildings.
So, you guys need to check the 2 buildings. Which one would you like to check first?
This just seems like. Can I roll investigate because I'm scared?
No.
Oh, okay. So then the one on the right.
Yeah, okay. It's closer. We're lazy.
This one?
Yeah.
All
There's
right,
a mimic in there, isn't there?
You guys head over there. When you try them, you notice that the doors are locked.
Really?
Yeah.
This is definitely a college.
So you have a few options.
You can check the other one.
You could try to pick it. You could check the other one.
Is there an open window that Zen could lift me up to and I can?
No. It's a few stories up near the lowest window, because this is where you store flying equipment. So
they're actually smart.
An open window where I could use Mage Hand?
You need 5. It can only do 5 pounds. You want to just bust a window and do nothing from there? But
depends on how heavy these brooms are.
Can't he go inside? Mage Hand go inside and open the door?
How is he supposed to direct it? It's not like it's sentient. You have to control it.
Yeah.
So you have
Just
to
like,
see it. You have to see it to
bonk,
control
Yeah,
bonk.
you'd have to be able to see it to control it. No, you don't
Shoot.
feel the bonk. If you say, okay, move down, it'll
Yeah.
just keep moving down. Is it hitting nothing but the ground? Yeah, but you don't
Mm.
Bonk,
know.
bonk, 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 bonk,
So,
bonk.
does anybody have any,
I do
did
have
we
a
ever
lock.
get you any
I
lock
thought I had a
picking
lock
stuff?
picking. I thought I had a lock picking kit.
I don't
Let me.
know if I do or not. I also have vortex warp, so if I do see a space to go in, I could get somebody in there.
That is true.
Wanted to use that.
Where we talked about lock picking, and
Yeah, we talked about it at some point.
I don't have it in my my thing though.
I also have that immovable rod that I need to use at some point.
All right, so you do have a couple options. Yeah. Give me a. I want you both to give me an investigation check.
Thank you.
What is up with my 12s?
You're just rolling for shit right now.
Scared to look.
It's an 11. You both suck.
Oh,
All right, so you're all. Rose is just like looking at like.
maybe we can break down the door.
I mean, that is an option.
We just fix it. I could mend it after.
Fine, I'll. If you guys want a Jaeger Aisha, Aisha's here too.
I was gonna say we don't have our strong person.
Let's see. There you go. Good God, she has so much more hit points than you people.
Yes.
Great. Googly moogly.
All right, so I could have sworn we got you guys a lockpick. It could have been in a different game.
We talked about it. We talked about like lock picking kits, I thought, but
Did you write down anything?
I happen to have a poisoner kit.
sweet
You can't
child.
poison a door.
No. I was wondering if maybe we talked about kits and maybe we mixed it up.
I was gonna say, sweet child. Do you think I wrote anything down?
No,
Sorry.
that's not my fault. That's all.
No.
That's a you problem. Bye bye.
Yeah, of course it's a very big me problem.
Oh, I know. I think I know what it is. I probably added a item that does luck picking, but nobody got it at the fair.
That does
okay.
sound sort of
That
familiar.
sounds yeah.
So not my fault.
What time of day is it? It's the morning.
Yeah, a little bit like around
Right?
10ish. Yeah. Why?
Okay. Is it dark?
No.
Is there shadow? Okay.
Oh my
so
God.
nobody can throw me up and let me use my cloak of the vat in the shadow
Oh
of
my
the
God.
tower.
Well, you know what? I am going to do a luck check here.
Okay.
Oh no, what happened to it?
Because I mean, they look like the buildings look like they were towers, so I think there might be shadows there. I'm just
Damn it, what happened to it? I somehow deleted the fucking the map key. But, you know, this is standard north, south, east. It's exactly like it would be aligned here on this one.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I will do a check. I will roll a 1d. Well, no. I know it's somewhere between 8 o'clock and 1 o'clock. 8.
It's gotta be before noon.
I'm going to roll a 1d6.
Okay.
Between 8 and 2. Right?
You think
8,
Al's up at 8
11,
o'clock?
12. Yeah. No, wait. 8 and 1. Between 8 and 1. Yeah, for 6. So that'll tell us where the sun is. The sun is currently right here, giving you shadow here.
Where's the windows on this thing?
There
Yeah.
are windows on this wall, and over here. There's a window here, here, on each of the composite directions, you know, northwest, southeast, all of the diagonal directions. So your best bet would be over here.
And on a higher floor, I'm guessing.
It's about three stories
stories.
up. So it's about, yeah, you could turn it, you could have Zen use Mage Hand to bust the window out. Or actually, no, Mage Hand.
I got catapult.
You do have catapult. So you waste the first level spell and just catapult something into the window. As you do that,
I'm gonna die.
You both just run down here as like, fuck it. None of us know how to pick a lock. Let's do this, guys. Wait, what did I?
Well, we can try the
Yeah.
lock pick. We might as well.
Because I can mend.
lockpick.
I can mend it right after.
None of you have a lockpick.
Oh.
So
You also have
we
to.
won't.
Hey,
we
I'm
won't have
gonna
to pay for the damage.
peek behind the curtains here. That's a 25 check to lock.
What?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Aren't like lock picks like available at like the local store? We could just like get one and
You
come
mean
back.
thieves' tools? The
Yes.
item called thieves' tools? You can just walk up to fancy fucking Walmart and say, "Hey, I want a set of your thieves' tools." No, it is a normal
Oh,
item.
I was gonna
That
say,
doesn't
if
mean
it
everybody
was-
has it.
If
No,
it
no, no! I
was,
didn't
we
say that we
could've
all
just-
have it. I just meant that it was like available. Like if we walk 15 minutes that way, go get some thieves.
If we're
tools,
gonna
and
walk 15
back,
minutes
it's like-
that way, if we're gonna
It's
walk
gonna
15
be
minutes that
noon.
way, we should just ask a teacher to get the dang keys.
Yeah.
So how do you guys want to
Probably.
continue?
Let me turn into a bat.
Okay, so Al just grabs as Zen, as you're sitting there's like, why don't we just go get a teacher? You like the bottom of your robes just get pulled over. It's like, let me turn into a bat.
I am the knight.
I am.
He's like, fine, fuck it, and you just catapult something over the window. Out you.
If there's a mimic in here, I'm going to be very pissed.
You get in there and 3-point land softly because this is a nice and shaded area, and you see a couple boxes that probably have the supplies. You also see the doors out of it. What do you want to do?
Unlock the doors and let everybody else in. Do not touch
All
the
right.
box.
So you run into that one. You were able to. Yeah, that's easy. It's not even locked. You come up to this one.
Is it locked?
Is it a
Is
mimic?
it locked on both
I
sides?
want you to give me a strength check, please.
The door is a mimic.
Please don't make the door a mimic. A strength check? Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not a saving throw. I'm sorry.
It's the same for you. Since
Okay.
you're not proficient in it, that's still a strength check. Same thing. Because yeah, if you were proficient in it, it'd be different because. All right. Open the door and you just. Because there's a bar on it. You're just like. Why is there a bar? How did the bar get on the inside? How did the bar? Who got out of this room? You get
I'm
like
gonna give
it
myself a
halfway-
stroke.
You get it. You're able to get it off and drop it down to the side. And as you open the door, everybody sees you, beat fucking red, sweaty.
Can I give him some water?
Big door.
Absolutely.
Big door.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
door.
have some water.
Thank you. What am I gonna do this all myself? God, guys.
Hey, someone grabbed the other by the thing and told them, "I want to be a bat."
I don't remember 5 minutes ago.
Hey,
Thank
Dumbledore.
you. Thank you.
All right, so as I want you guys both to give me an investigation check, please, to try and search the place.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! What the fuck is
Hey,
going
2
on?
7s.
here?
That's technically lucky.
We're getting 12s, 11s, 7s.
2 7s make a 14.
What does Aisha roll?
All right, I'll roll for Aisha. Jesus
If
Christ,
she
you
get if
people.
she gets a 7,
You know what?
then
No. Rosie is giving one of you advantage. Pick who rolls.
oh, God.
You two pick who rolls.
I'll just go. Is that okay,
You
Joe?
have no intellect. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. We'll do you. We'll do you.
Oh,
If it's a nat 1, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
wait. You want
Go,
me to
no,
just do
you
it
said
again?
you're rolling. You roll. You roll. Roll.
Roll another investigation.
5.
That's a 5. Fine. Fuck it.
I'm done. Julie's done.
Aisha will roll. Wait, why did I'm sorry, Aisha has to roll again because they're on advantage.
If Aisha gets a 5.
That's a nat 1, baby. So you guys look around and
We just run into the wall because we didn't even know it was there.
Oh my
all right, so you
God.
guys you're digging through boxes. You're what you find here is nothing really great.
Where's
You're
the broom
finding
at?
let's see, you find a
Guys, where's the brooms?
I misread one little part. I'll behind the curtain again. The doors to the shed are locked, but Rosie has a key.
Please play Rosie now with that information.
Oh, I will be.
Oh shit! Be like, oh shit, guys! I forgot
As you guys are
there's a
doing that,
key in
there's
my
like
pocket.
as the door as you guys. Oh no! We'll handle that. So you guys are digging through everything, and you see like a bunch of old. This looks like it's full of a bunch of silk ball uniforms, like just old silk
Gross.
ball shit.
Old
Some
sweaty,
deflated balls, things like that. So it's
old
not.
sweaty deflated balls.
Yeah.
Sweaty balls in there.
So you don't really find anything here. So you guys have to go to the next one. And as you do, Rosie's just like I allow me. Hey, allow me. I have skills here.
Got magic fingers.
Doesn't even fucking sleight of hand. She just opens it up, pulls out a key, and turns it sheepishly, and she just puts it back in her thing and just
Al's like super amazed.
Hey, so we need to remember to check our pockets sometimes, and I just forgot to check my pockets. Sorry, guys.
Don't have to tell me.
God, this is how we're just going to do this. Both of you roll investigation with advantage. Both Aisha and Rosie are helping either of you. This is ridiculous.
There we go.
And this is the one you, no joke, wanted to get a good score on.
Okay.
You both rolled nat 20s! The fucking... Nah, dog, nah. Nah. Nah.
Oh my God.
So, as you guys are searching through this one,
The mimic. Right?
you find a bunch of you find out where the brooms are to prep in a couple paddings. Also, you find little paper, sort of like it's more like it's not like they're little rings that are not made out of anything. It does look like somebody did paper craft. They're tiny little rings, and there's feathers on them. There's 3 of them. And Rosie is looking at it, and you Julie, I want an Arcana check from you.
I'm scared now.
27.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
You actually see these. It looks like somebody was working on a enchantment because you're an enchantment. That's why I had you do it. It looks like the fact that it's paper means it's not. It's like a more one-time use. It's not a properly enchanted object. And you've seen things that were enchanted with this. The brooms don't have any sort of enchantment like this, but it looks like each of these little paper rings have a casting of featherfall.
Oh,
So basically the next time whoever wears it falls at least 30 feet, it will burn itself off and activate. It's an like there's no verbal trigger on it. It's set up as it's looked like it's set up as a sort of like a circuit board or a code. Like
fail safe.
when 20 go to 10, when somebody fall, it cast. And it's set to like if the moment you fall a set number of feet. So you have to have already started falling for it to work.
Okay.
But that might be the weird catch of it is if you're falling just 30 feet, it's going to activate right before you splat. So that's why it's not the best of things. But if you're high up in the air,
right.
This is great.
Guess we should go higher then if we're gonna use these.
Yeah, just practice at 40 feet.
Practice falling and then not have them when the game goes. So yeah, there are 3 of them. And you guys can choose to distribute them as you wish.
Well, obviously, one for me and Zen, but who else is flying?
Is Aisha doing
Everybody
this
will
stuff?
have access to flying during the game. You guys, for this practice, you're not going to be flying very high. And the aerojaunt field this is one of the practice fields, so it's designed to be cushier when you fall. So it's not, this is practice area, so that's why you're here specifically, and not doing Mage Tower in the stadium. You are at this specific field because the field is designed to help you if you fall. Because aerojaunt's not done 80 feet in the air; it's done a little bit lower. So.
I mean, we can store them until the game.
Yeah. And you also find a cloak of displacement hidden in the bottom of one of these chests.
Oh.
Here's what the cloak of displacement does. When you're wearing this cloak, okay, so it's based off a displacer beast. It's garbed in like the skin, like a shiny black, like a Black Panther skin. All right. A displacer beast is a cat that you can't really directly look at because it always looks like a little blurry. Like you see multiple versions of it overlapping, so it's hard to target them. When you wear the cloak of displacement, you gain the power that the displacer beast has, which is all attacks against you are at disadvantage until you take damage. So if somebody is going to attack you 4 times, and attack 1, they have to do disadvantage. Attack 2 is at disadvantage, but if they hit you on attack 2, attacks 3 and 4 are fine because you were attacked, because you took damage. So the displacement drops. And then once your turn starts again, it's back up. Here's also the thing for when you guys are working with Displacer Beast. I'm just telling you this because that Arcana check was dupe. So I'm just going to bring it off on this one too. When you're dealing with Displacer Beast as well, it's when they take damage, not when they're hit with an attack. So if you use Fireball or something that has a dexterity a save instead of an attack, those don't have disadvantage. So if you run into a Displacer Beast, it's best the first person that attacks does something that you don't have to hit them with. Like if you throw an acid vial at it, you're going to do 1 damage of it because it has a 1 damage splash for 5 feet. And then you can just attack. So yeah, it's the moment you take damage, it drops.
So not necessarily the best for like say Aisha because she is a tank and would probably take physical damage.
You see, that's a question you guys have to ask because it works good for everybody. Because if you have a squishy caster, that means that they're less likely to get hit by direct attacks, and that's good. If you put it on a tank, if you put it on a barbarian, that adds another tool in their kit of the I'm not going to die kit. If you put it on a mid-ranger, that's good too. Cloak of Displacement is good for everybody. So it's up to you guys to determine who it goes to. It does require attunement. It takes one of your attunement slots.
Okay.
I already got
Julie,
a cloak on. Mhm.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was going
I
to
was gonna
ask
say I
if
already got a cloak on, and I not giving up my cloak of the bat. I don't care. I love this thing.
Does Zen have a cloak on?
I am wearing a
So
cloak
I think
of
Zen has a
protection.
capelet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Cloak.
cloak of protection's dope.
Um,
I mean, we can just shove it in the bag for later too, along with
or or
what are the other ones? Rings of like
Yeah,
rings of
just like
feather fall.
Featherfall. Yeah, one-time Featherfall ring.
So
Times
shall I
three.
add 3 of those to my
Yes, go
anvil?
ahead and just add
Okay.
that so everybody knows it's there.
we want to maybe just give the cloak of displacement to Aisha for right now? Then?
Okay,
Does she have
yeah.
a cloak? I
Okay.
don't think she does.
No, she
I
has a
don't think
robe of
so.
scintillating colors.
Okay, so you can wear a robe and a cloak. They're separate things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She could. I'll give her some advantage there then. Awesome.
She's gonna be scary.
She is already scary.
Yeah, yeah, it's fucked up how like no joke giving this to giving a lot of like you can't hit me stuff to a tank is evil. It's beautiful.
Plus, I think this is fitting because like one of those early sessions, she went out on that displacer bunt.
Oh yeah,
Displacer
she fucked
beast
up that
hunt.
weird displacer beast.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
hey Julie,
Yes,
guess
yes,
what?
yes, yes. What?
That's why I told you that shit existed. I was hoping she would give it to you and you would like work on it to make it cloak good displacement for her. That's what that
Oh.
existed for.
Well,
Now, if you want to make something really stupid based off that, like if you want to make fucking
always.
shoes of displacement, which like always like makes your feet, it makes it hard to
Just
track.
my
It
just
makes
can't
it
find
hard
where
to
my feet
track
are.
you because it looks like your feet are always going all over
It's
you got
amazing
crazy
for
legs.
dancing. It's
You got
amazing for
crazy
dancing.
legs.
We should have had it during the talent show.
Now, you would not be able to wear them because you already have boots.
I was gonna say
You always
I
got them
have big
Heelys.
feet.
No, you got them Heelys.
I can take my Heelys off and put them in storage and put other ones on.
You would lose 5 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys get some shit together, and I want just for fucking giggles, while you guys are just because it's like just a fun little thing. You guys are now that you got your brooms. Rosie wants you guys to try to go out, like see how you can fly to get used to flying. I'm going to need at first an athletics check with disadvantage. Because you motherfuckers do not fly. Al can barely walk, hence the Heelys.
Mm-hmm. Athletics.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so that's an 11 and a 6. So, Zen, you're like looking at the broom, it's like, okay, I've never had to like when you see the broom, like when you're it is actually like following along at a certain height, kind of like the hoverboard from Back to the Future 2. But it's sort of like waist level, and all you're thinking is like, if I hooked my bindle up to this, my back would hurt less when I'm traveling. And but then you like try,
That's
it's like
her
okay,
thought.
okay, and you kind of like hop up on it, and you don't really know how you're supposed to sit, and you like see like, okay, they say you've seen a lot of weird prim and proper people act like where they sit shit side saddle and stuff. So you try to do that, but there's no back, there's no what. It's just a tiny little broom, and you just whoop roll off the other side because there's nothing. You hop off too fast, and you just like what? And Al, you're trying to like suss it out. You're like, okay, this is okay. All right. How do we get on? So, all right, broom, go, and you start hopping up after you
Broom
say
go.
go, and the broom goes. So it just starts dragging you, and you're like, oh shit. You're able to click on your Heelys and just sort of like, okay, you're barely doing better than Zen because you're steering it from the back by holding on to the thing. You're like,
But I'm not actually flying.
no. You're being you're sketching. You're sketching on your own fucking broom. Like that fucking like that what was it? Downhill Racer, that old like Sega game where like you're a skateboarder and you can like just grab somebody's a car's tailgate and just their bumper. Yeah, you're just sketching on your own broom. And you know what? Fuck it.
Uh-oh.
She hasn't. Now Aisha usually wouldn't be disadvantaged on it, but she also has no fucking clue what this is. So if I'm doing it to you, I got to do it to
Starts
her.
using it like a
Makes
scratching
sense.
post.
Let's see. Athletics. Oh no, that was a 2, but it got her an 8. She's like, okay, I guess we'll just do that. And she's like, sits on it, like full on fucking John Wayne, just wide. Okay, sitting on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She's like, the thing's like this. She's like, go. I don't know, like go, and like she like starts to get up because she's taller than its normal set. So she stands up like, this thing won't go, and it right, but she's standing up and it just it goes off into the distance. You start hearing a sound much like a bird with indigestion, like deep within her.
She's summoning the owl,
The growl she emits
owl bear within her.
goes from being cat-like to a lot like what you guys learned what an owl bear, or what you actively learned what an owl bear sounds like when it's pissed. So the next one will be normal. Give me another one. And because she's pissed, she actively goes into a rage, so we'll let you guys go first.
I got a little better.
Julie got worse!
Oh no!
So you are able to actually write it, but not go very far, because you're starting to understand it. Oh, Al, you're doing even, like, you're in pain from the last one. So you're just basically laying on
I'm
it.
always in pain.
You're not writing it like you should be, like with it at your, sitting on it and like it's a horse or something. You are laying on top of it with your arms wrapped around it and you. It's like, please go. And it just
Just crying.
Put, and you're like, we.
I could see Al like laying on top of it and then like going and hanging on the bottom side of it.
All right,
My back
Aisha.
hurts.
What does Aisha do? All right, because she's pissed now. She's actively pissed. It went into a rage. That's 21. She hate flies this motherfucker. She just grabs it. She's like, fly! And it goes straight up. And she's like, good. And she's like Mary Poppins in it. And every time she needs a turn, she'll just turn her wrist. And it'll go, no. Whoop. No. She's just gripping on. You'd think for anybody else it would be dear life. But for Aisha right now, it's dear hate. She just like, there, now it's flying. And she'll like take her wrist and move it like that to go straight. Because like, yeah, it's dragging her. So she'll just pull herself up because she's got that body strength. So she now has it like down to her side like that and just go, no, 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 no. Not riding it like a broom, carrying it like a bag. Yeah. So the whole time, oh, you know what? Let's see what Rosie did. What's Rosie's scores?
I would feel like Rosie already knows
Rosie
how to
has
fly.
more. Oh no, that's just going to be a. Does she have athletics? No, she doesn't. Well, we'll just see what happened with it. Around the same. She just does fine. All right. Let me fix these fucking settings because everything's advantage even when I tell them no. There. Alrighty. So as you guys are having some fun, well, as Rosie is having some fun with you all, just because she's hanging out with some people she really hasn't had a chance to hang out with. So she's having a blast, fucking absolutely loving what's going on with Aisha because it's just great. Aisha's just done with it. I can't believe she got 21. So
Can I clap for Aisha and then therefore fall off my broom?
give me a dexterity
Because
saving
I'm hanging upside down currently.
throw. Dex saving throw. No, you stay onto it. Actually, you your legs are still on
It's
there,
always when I try to fail.
and you're just all like, yay, ow, yay, ow, because you're hitting rocks.
That's fine.
And go ahead. I want you both to give me an Arcana check. Just now that you know how physically to ride on the thing.
Oh.
Well, so-
Now it's like, how does
okay,
this
now
thing
you
work?
guys sort of understand the magic of it. So when you ride, you'll be able to be okay in normal circumstances. If you try to go too fast, if you try to dash on your broom, then I'll probably give you some stuff to have issues with. But currently, you at least understand how it works, how everything's going with it, and yeah, and you. Oh, also, you should also note, like during the practice, uh, you'll also be using ability checks, or during Mage Tower, you're also going to be using ability checks as well. So you can choose to cast, or you can choose to use ability checks, which means in terms of people like I think you both have enhance ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Well, at least I think
I thought we both did.
Fran does. I know that for a fact, but if you don't, that's fine. You could increase somebody's if you want somebody to make skill checks instead. You can cast enhance ability for that ability. Like if you want them to be the protector, like the goalie, or to keep an eye on the mascot, I would say the best bet would probably be Bear's Endurance, which gives you Constitution, which will help you on con saves, and you'd be a better protector. I'll give extra benefits because it just means you have advantage on Constitution. Up it. Come here.
I have guidance.
Love.
That's about
Okay,
the
you
same
don't want
thing.
Guidance gives you a +4 on ability check.
Tell Pip she must come say hello to
Pip,
us,
come here.
and you must
Look.
smell her paws on camera.
There she is. Look at the grace. Baby girl, come here.
Oh, there's such a pepper
Aw,
face.
hi.
Oh my goodness.
Eat that, the pretty girls.
See, that's all you have to do to get Al excited is bring Pip or Mal on.
Baby girl. Okay, so and I'll have a full list of like what you can do for Mage Tower when we finally play it at the end of the year. But yeah, so as you guys are training like on how to use a broom, as it ends, Rosie's just like going ape. She's happy as a pig in shit, man. She got to hang out with some people she's wanted to hang out since the beginning of first year. And she was able to help you, so she feels like she did her bit, because there's no way in hell she'd actually play Mage Tower. All right, she LARPs. She's in magic school and she chooses to LARP.
She's just pretending when in a pretend world.
And yeah, as she's like having some fun with you guys. Like, okay, Aisha, I want you to only fly like that. Now, I'm not going to say how she's going to fly, because, Natasha, it's Natasha's character, she can choose. But yeah, just being angry and out of nowhere. Like, she's like, okay, so Aisha, I want you should really fly that. And Al, you got it. You just got to, make sure you don't.
My head hurts.
I know. That's why you got to make sure you don't.
How do you not?
Zen.
I think I'm kind of getting this.
And
Tell me not to do the worm, but then don't tell me how to not do the worm.
you guys hear a squishy sound.
Macaroni noises?
Sort of. And I want both of
Ravioli
you,
sounds.
As you're hearing a weird sound, I need you to make an Arcana check, both of you.
Oh no.
Add a 1d4 to it.
Oh no. Wait, how do I do that?
On the dice thing on the toolbar on the side, just click a d4 as well.
Oh, so just do it separate.
Yes.
Do the roll and then add a d4. Oh, okay.
Not
All right,
great.
so 12 for Zen.
Woo!
That expertise, bruh. That's a 20. Julie, your mind's brought back to last year when you hear that squish. And you also hear a very frothy croak sound. Frothy croak.
Could you sort of imitate exactly what a frothy croak sounds like?
All right, so normal goes. That got some phlegm loose.
Okay, so it's Gollum.
That cleaned up my septum.
You sound like a dog trying to throw up.
Similar.
So wait,
you look over to the northeast, and you see a giant blue thing that you recognize immediately as a slod.
Oh my fucking god!
The things you studied on your very first test, which is why I had you all add a d4.
Oh, no. What the hell is it doing here?
Welcome to Strixhaven.
Weren't we
is that a question you should be asking yourself now?
I want to go get a teacher. I feel uncomfortable. I need an adult.
All right.
Yeah, because I want to know what the hell the slot is doing in the dugout.
I'm going to need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh.
Actually, hold on. Don't roll it.
Terrifying.
Okay.
Yeah, these are like horrific. There's no way this is a real slot. I don't believe this is a real slot. I believe this is somehow enchanted.
Yeah, remember I told you guys these things were fucking terrifying. Remember, you have to click on your token and then click initiative in your character sheet.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, you did roll one, so haha, I knew it.
I'm just struggling to find initiative there.
It's what? Control and double click? Shift double click?
Shift double click. Shift double click.
Fuck it. I'll just
Oh my god, look at that fucking name. Look at the names on the turn order sheet.
Why isn't it doing that?
Oh, you know what? I'll set you up for nat 20.
I'm sorry, I don't know why it's not doing it.
That's a 23.
So technically I can go first.
You do go first, yes.
So scream and take off running and try to find a teacher.
You absolutely can do that.
You still got the broom, right?
So first up, the broom can travel 120 feet a turn.
Wow.
Okay, so
I need you to note something though. Oh God in hell! Would you fucking just stop that?
Can I do something while I'm traveling, or do I have to?
You could, but I need you to
know
what 120 feet is here. That's 120 feet. That's as far as you can go in a round.
Okay.
All right. And let's do
How far away are we away from?
That's what I was going to show you next.
Civilization.
Take it all back to campus. You're here.
Okay.
You are in this little section at Beans. So basically, you'd be traveling this distance every round.
So my question though,
you could get to the Bow's End in 12 rounds.
Oh, what if I use thaumaturgy to? How far can my
30
voice?
feet.
That's it.
Yeah. Or no, it's 300. You can hear a noise for 300 feet.
But you
Read
can't
it
make
to
it
double
out.
check. Read it to double check. But also, you're in the middle of a field. So 300 feet out would just be other people in the thing, which it is a viable option because it's going to take them a couple turns to get to you. Where is the fucking thing that I'm looking for? Where's the arrow jump? Thank you. I really wish this stuff was in alphabetical order.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay, your voice can go for 30 feet?
It
Wait.
doesn't even.
Well, no, you can make a noise. You can make a loud noise that shoots out for 300, right? Let's see.
Any other lengths? I just see 30 feet.
See,
its
your
range is
voice,
30 feet.
your voice booms up to 3 times
Three
as loud as
times.
normal.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 times as loud. So I would say you can go. Nah, that would only get you like almost 100 feet. But I will note simple fact of, let's be that guy. It's going to take him 2 turns to even get. It's going to take him 3 turns. If you guys don't move, it's going to take him 3 turns to get to you. So it's not a bad move if that's what you want to do. You also have plenty of set to prep. So if you look at your spells and see if there's something, you're about to fight something horrible. But
Yeah, it's a fucking slot.
You have a few turns before it gets to you. I didn't even realize that I fucked up where I positioned you. So you have a few turns to get before he gets at you. You can choose. Do you want to take some time? You can take a turn to do thaumaturgy, fine. You can also take a turn to prep and cast like some buffs and stuff and get ready for a weird fight. But you guys just fought something big and bad.
Yeah. Anybody want Dragon's Breath? Keep pushing this.
Well, if you don't think, I mean, if we have a chance of actually beating it,
I mean,
then yeah, I'll take Dragon's Breath.
How long does
fun
Dragon's
thing.
Breath last?
Let's see here. You touch one winged creature and
It'll
imbue
say
it with power.
concentration X. Under duration.
Uh,
How it has like
there
casting
it is.
time range.
Up to 1 minute. I got it.
Okay,
Yep.
so it's 10 rounds.
How can we tell this is a real slod?
It's my dude. It is 100 feet away. It is 80 feet away. You just know it sounds slurpy, like a slod.
Okay.
It looks like a slod from 80 feet
Slurpy
away.
like a slot.
Slurpee sounds really good right now.
Actually, it does. I haven't had a Slurpee in fucking decade.
Yeah, just like a frozen Coke or something.
I never liked those.
No,
Yeah.
I like doing the frozen Coke and then doing like half frozen Coke and half cherry Slurpee.
So cherry Coke.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry.
Oh
Even though
yeah.
it tastes, even though that flavor is neither blue nor raspberry.
It's just blue.
Yeah.
Tastes like blue.
Well, it actually tastes like purple for some reason. But all of it's false advertisement, Raz. All of it. All right. So, first up is, what do you want to do for your first turn? Like I said, you have at least 2 to 3 turns before anything happens.
I suppose cast bless on everybody.
Okay. So are you going to cast it on just the 3 of you, or cast it at 2nd level? So you get Rosie too. It's okay if you don't put Rosie in.
Yeah,
She's
we'll
just
just
an
do the
NPC.
3 of us.
Okay, and also make sure, Matt, you're down 1 first level spell slot.
Oh yeah,
You catapulted.
I did use the
You can't
catapult. Okay.
join our group, Rosie.
Oh, that's so mean. All right, so you
She
are
was so
concentrating. All right, so now every attack and saving throw, you guys can add a d4 as long as concentration maintains. What was I using? Oh, yeah, I was using this for concentration. Alice concentrating. All right, and that is up to Senior Slurps.
Oh no. Senior Slurps.
Real quick.
Let me go turn my room light on real quick.
What's up?
I see that on my attacks and spellcasting. I have bless on there under it says global damage modifier.
Yes, if
Is
you
that something
click.
I can use?
Oh, is that damage mod? I thought it was a global attack modifier that I put it on
It
yours.
says global damage.
Ah, beans. We can ba, 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 da, da, da. See character sheet. Oh, nope, nope, don't do that. Edit. Yeah, might need to delete that then.
Okay. Also, for some reason, starting this session, I see in my very top of my sheet, right next to where it says Sorcerer 6, it says Character Mancer level up. There's a little red icon.
Oh,
Never
looks
seen
like you
that
have the
before.
character mancer. You like when you set it up. You must have clicked the character mancer thing. So
Oh,
I don't know. Oh, you know
okay.
what? Leave that.
Curious.
Leave
This
that
is
bless there. Who cares if it says damage? You
okay.
just click it to get that D4.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
that
so it
works.
doesn't matter. It's just a quick and easy way to click that D4. So yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
matter that it says damage.
Okay.
All right. So it's
Mhm.
now Mr. Sladdy Slads. Actually, he's gonna go here. There.
I like how he looks like he's like wavering.
Here's the
Moving
thing.
around.
Well, the thing is, though, he's large, so I can't just like easily move him over like one. So
Yeah.
I gotta be smart. Okay. But here's the thing. I forgot that something existed. Dash.
Oh, oh shit.
He's a
Oh
lot
shit.
closer than I originally thought he'd be.
Mm.
Now, it is Zen's turn.
Maybe I might click some heals so I can start moving.
That you can do.
Julie, did you want Dragon's Breath or no?
Since I have to concentrate, right, for the
Here's a question with Dragon's Breath. Is it an action or one of your attacks?
It is an action. So
Uh,
you don't. I think. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll check. Uh, bu- 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 can use an
really
action
bad
to
luck.
exhale. So maybe you don't want to use that because that is a whole action.
yeah. It also
Okay.
wouldn't be good for Asian either.
It'd just be cool to see a halfling of fire.
Yeah. Yoga fire.
Okay. Oh,
What anime was it where it was Sasuke? Is it Sasuke
Oh
who gives
yeah,
a fire breath? I
the
think.
the
Yeah, basically looks like he's got a joint.
yeah, just all like God, that fucking shit was. Anyway, so what you doing?
I was thinking since it's getting closer to us faster than maybe we want, it can vortex and warp it away. Maybe. I don't know.
Is it a safe throw? If that's what you want, if you want to give you guys some
No,
more time,
not really. I don't know. It has to succeed a constitution savings throw.
through your since everybody passed the slud test, I don't know. Did you any? Do you guys remember if any of you aced it?
I'm pretty sure I didn't ace it. No.
A long time ago.
I know Fran
What?
failed it.
What class was it in?
Your very first one, your magical physiology.
Because it should be in my
Second. Yeah. My computer's going so
should be in
slow.
our
I don't know why.
what the
Might be in the
Or-
student cards, yeah.
yeah.
It says I got a D4 on it.
Oh, just
plus
1d4?
It says 1d4 plus 2 extra dice. So I'm not sure. Did that mean that I did?
Oh,
these?
well, that's also the thing. Is that for your first test or just overall?
That's just overall.
Yeah,
I
so
just-
it could have
I
been
don't
the
think I
second one
recorded.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that one just must got filled in weird. But I'll just assume people didn't ace it.
I-
We forgot to keep an eye on it.
All right.
But
I
know,
had aced enchanting basic magical orders and
those
bizarre
ones are
magical
easier to
powers
track
immune.
because you actually get a benefit for acing, and it's also just the one big test. So, all right, but you all pass, so you know that these things have magic has a hard time sticking to them.
Because they're
Mechanically-
macaroni.
Mechanically, they have advantage on saving throws. So if you have a meta magic that gives them disadvantage, that makes it a flat roll. So I'm just saying, like, Saving against magic, they do have advantage. You would know this because you at least everybody passed it, but Fran.
Damn. Okay. So a lot of my spells use savings throws, so. Oh, well, let me begin at least with. I can maybe use that. Wow.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
1 second, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, Bob just finally got pissed off enough at Al's shit, and he's gonna kill her off.
Nah, because I really hope you guys remember the real reason slots are terrifying.
They're eldritch beasts, and they're in between.
No,
The
you'll find
eldritch.
out if you can't remember. But yeah, Matt, I need to know what you're doing soon.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something that doesn't use that. Doesn't use
Remember,
save.
even your things that have saves, the attack ones will still do damage.
That's true. I'm just gonna lightning bolt it then. Fuck
Okay.
it.
That's a deck
Is it-
save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't they have a resistance to?
They just have advantage on saves. They don't have resistance to magic. Oh. Okay, let's see. All right, so you do 24, 16 decks. Let's see, advantage, decks. That's 2 20s. Rolled 18 twice. So that means you take 12. You actually see this when it hits it. It just barely rolls onto him.
What do you
Your
mean by
your
that?
your lightning bolt, which you are very proud of. Oh,
Yes.
check your thing. I want to double check because do you have any resistance overlooks because of your draconic? What are the things you have with your draconic?
I have a fire resistance.
No. As in like do you have counters to resistance to where like see 5e draconic sorcerer see.
Sound familiar.
Oh, there is one thing you should add though. Starting at 6th level, whenever you cast any damage,
Yes.
you
I
add
think
your
I added that in
charisma
there. I think I added that in there already.
to one of the so you just add it. So let's see.
I believe I
plus 5. Oh yeah, it does say plus 5. So yeah, you added it already.
Yeah, last
Dope.
session I added it in all of my lightning spells.
Nice. All of the spells on your attack list. Dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I didn't add that bless in there. Would that add in there?
No, that's the roll. The attacks
Just
and
for the attack roll.
that's not damage rolls. Okay. Yeah, you see when it hits it, it just barely affects it.
Ooh.
Oh god.
So that's going to be Rosie. What does Rosie have access to?
If you guys want to grab this thing, I'll shove the that immovable rod in its mouth.
You'd have to get close to it. That is a viable option. You shove your fist down someone's throat and click it? Yeah, that's not fun. Like, no joke. Like, if you need to destroy a ship, you can just okay. I start casting teleportation. My object interaction right before it casts. I click the button and I teleport, and then the ship keeps moving, and it's like a fucking a DC 35 strength check to make it move 5 feet. And it does like it can do like 500 damage or something. It can rip things apart. Immovable rod can be ridiculous on like machines, or you know, if a worm's chasing you, like mouth agape while it's chasing you, you're just like, fuck! And just watch it splorch. It probably wouldn't kill something like a giant worm because they have so much HP and strength. They eventually would pull it with them and break the enchantment, but it wouldn't break the enchantment until it was like here, like halfway through the fucker.
Right, it's gonna have some indigestion for sure.
No, it's going to have some ripped up insides because it
Yeah.
shoved something horizontally through it. All right. So Rosie, what is?
All else fails, we can try the filter of love.
Oh no.
Oh no. It would have like advantage
sure.
on it no matter what, because
Yeah.
if you're fighting something, they have advantage on the save. This guy would have
What are you gonna
advantage
make
anyway.
it fall in love with?
It'd be whoever fucking gave it to him. You'd have a slod trying to get up in you.
Oh no. I
A
don't know
ribbit.
about that one.
A ribbit. A ribbit. All right, so Rosie's going to try that reduce to memory thing that Beatum used. So it's going to need to make a DC 12 con. Let's see if I can just click it and make it roll. Okay, there we go. It rolled. Now let's open up Slaady. And con, it's going to be at advantage. He's going to make it. Yeah, with the 20, he makes it. So he takes another 6 damage. Oh, shit. I accidentally changed his hit points to 6. And Rosie's going to fucking go a bit. Oh, neither of you moved.
Oh,
shit, yeah.
One of you use your bonus to click your heals.
I meant to do that. I'm sorry. I was so
Okay.
distracted with the whole lightning thing.
So
that
next
I was
turn,
like,
you get to remember to move.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aisha's just going to be a non-dumbass. And
run? Because she should have ran.
Nah. This piece of shit's coming at her friends. And she's got herself a new fucking cloak. You see, when you look at Aisha, you're seeing like little vibrations, little just wiggles of like different little flashes of her, like fucking like she's Goku, fucking sidestepping to make like the image thing just. And every now and then you'll see like flashes of a beast inside of it, especially after she rages, and you see like little flashes of it just every now and again. And she's not going to run straight up into it because she knows she couldn't. Where am Aisha? There am Aisha. So what she is going to do, because she does have a javelin, she's going to rage throw a fucking javies, which uses strength, so that's she has advantage.
And she's blessed, right?
Why did you do it twice? Okay. Oh, it just rolled it twice on that for some reason. So, wow, my shit's going slow right now.
Everything on my
that is going to hit, so I'm not going to roll bless just for make life easy. So added the rage already. So let's add divine fury. So that's 9 plus 6. That's 15 damage. Okay. All right, and that's all she can do. Back up to you, Al.
Shit. Shoot, I'm not really sure what to do because all the stuff I have is basically. Let me look at just see what I have items wise too.
I will say there's some that we talked about but didn't really discuss because he's going to be within range soon. You do have an action you can use to give the next attack against him to make it critical. He has vulnerability to all damage with the next attack. If you can't, like, because we discussed it a bit because it's been a few weeks, because that's your channel divinity. If you can hold your turn as well, which is something we haven't discussed much in game, which is why I'm giving you this sort of tutorial reminder. If you hold your turn or hold your action till right before Aisha attacks and give him vulnerability, that's an option because if you're worried that all you have are saves and you don't want to waste it, that's an option. That's a viable option.
Do I have to be close to
It's
Aisha?
30 feet for you. No, it's within 30 feet, but the trigger of your reaction is right before Aisha attacks. You know this slot's going to get up on Aisha the next turn.
Yeah, okay, I'd say that's
okay. It's perfectly viable.
Fair.
Okay, and hey, we now taught you a bit of it. And the reason why you're waiting for Aisha to attack and not just the next attack period is because
she's going to be the hardest hitter too.
And Zen's only going to do like 6 fucking damage if they cast another spell. Like, yeah, spoiler, you only did 6 damage with your lightning bolt.
I love you, Zen.
Because it saved, which dropped that 24 to a 12, and it is resistant to lightning damage. So that dropped it again.
We're gonna die.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm glad you said something about the resistances, Julie, because I forgot to look at it.
Die. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
It has damage resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. It has a dark sense of 60 feet.
Okay.
And it can speak Slod telepathically for 60 feet.
Oh.
All right, so
maybe,
that's... Oh, yes.
Maybe I could disguise myself as a slot again.
And use the love potion?
Oh, my God!
Use the love potion.
You can't speak Slod, so you'd be like, Arblarg, glarg, glarg, glarg!
No, I just slurp at it.
Body
4, 5,
language?
6.
I slurp at it
shit!
seductively.
He is just out of reach. He has to dash. So he spends his action to dash to get to... And you know what? He's going to be right here.
No!
But he had to wait. He had to action dash and move. He can't do anything until next turn. But what you do see is some of your wounds that you've given him close up. You see the javelin just pop out of him and heal over, and a lot of the lightning damage that you and Rosie have done just scar over. A little bit of steam. It's fucking reeks, the steam. And yes, I specifically moved him here to punish you for not using your movement last turn. You guys got to keep that in mind. You need to move away from things.
I'm sorry. I was trying.
No, I'm no longer being the nice guy. I'm being a nice guy, but I'm going hard on some things. And you guys hard breathing on this. I'm fucking loving it. Okay, your lack of confidence gives me strength. All right, so Zen, it's now your turn.
Oh,
it may
no.
be large, but his reach is still only 5 feet. So, it's only 5 feet, so you're not in range. His melee range, so.
Even still. Why? Fuck. All right, well, he's got resistance to all, like, magic types of damage, right?
The magic type, as in, like, the elements.
Yeah, the elements.
The elements, think of it like that, because you do have abilities that... Yes, he has advantage on the saves, but it does different types of damage. Like Catapult's just straight bludgeon.
That I was looking at. Gonna maybe do.
But also, if he makes the save, it doesn't hit him.
Oh God. I mean, besides either disguising myself and trying to get him to love me,
that's not going to work. I am flat out telling you, this guy is a. Here's also the thing. In your testing, you remember well that these guys don't have this normal procreation. This thing procreates by stabbing other things and turning them into different types of slots.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's going to help if you turn into a blue
Slod
slot.
do not understand.
It will
love.
probably focus on you because it doesn't like other blue slots. You know?
Fuck.
And if you turned into a red slot, it would try to kill you harder.
What about, what was it, a black slot? Isn't that like the scary one? Maybe it would run away from that
Maybe.
one.
Very unlikely, though.
Okay.
Incredibly unlikely.
I still want him to speak like that. Slod do not understand love.
The only language it has is Slod.
I mean,
Slod only understand macaroni noises.
the only other thing then would be me maybe trying to, like I said, vortex warp it away. I don't know. That's not
And
going to
us
save us
run?
much time, and then we run for it. I don't know if you guys want to run for it. You guys that scared? I'm kind of scared of this thing.
I'll admit I'm pretty scared of it.
You want me to attack it or run,
Gonna make a decision. 10.
Julie?
Whatever. No, Julie. Matt.
Okay, well, I'm
Make
gonna
your
hit it
decision.
with something. Well,
Okay.
first I'm gonna move a little bit because I
Please
my
do
heel.
finally fucking use
Yes.
your 60 feet of movement.
Yes, I'm gonna go. Wait, see, wait, let me make sure it's distant. Right, hold on. So from
You can
here,
also use that. Yeah, use the ruler.
yeah, I'm gonna get the way the fuck over here.
Else, like, take me with you.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Come on, grab it. And
Well, that would be forced movement, but it'd also be your action to grab Al. So,
and
you're now 10
then,
feet up in the air on a mound.
and then let me see about
Oh
catapult.
shit! You might want to move
To something else.
for one simple reason.
What's up? Oh, that thing's in the way.
Yeah, that would probably give you. Now, if it was going through here,
I'll just go
probably. But since here, that's where the lift is, it most likely would give you like half cover. It would give
Okay.
it would give you half cover too, but you've already realized this motherfucker can't throw shit at you.
Exactly. So I'll just stand on this one.
Okay.
Catapult. I think I might do it at a higher level than 1. Let's just go with the.
And
Let's
do
go
you
with-
have meta magic that gives people disadvantage on their saves? Because you could pump that into it too. I think it's heightened.
I do not have heightened.
Okay, then that's fine.
I have quickened, empowered, careful, and twinned.
Now, I would say you could also quicken a cantrip to attack him as well.
Oh yeah.
Or quicken this and use a cantrip, because yes, he might dodge it, but that's also letting you attack him with 2 things. Even though it may not do as much damage, it does something.
Right.
You're doing more than what you would do if you just hit him with 1.
That makes sense. Okay. So quicken spell.
If you're going to quicken, I would quicken this. Actually, it doesn't matter which one you quicken, does it? No, it doesn't.
So you mean just as long as I would essentially just be
Yeah,
doing
my
2
brain was just being
actions.
stupid. Yeah, my brain was just being stupid.
Okay. All right. I'll just decrease my points there. I will do a catapult. Let's do it a 2nd level, so that increases it
Alrighty.
by 1d8. The
That's a
damage, if
dex,
hit it-
right?
It is dex. So let me run it, and then 1 second. Why is it going so slow?
So it's not just me. Okay.
No, like my entire computer is going super slow right now. I don't know why it's going.
No, freaking Roll20's going weird. Okay. Wait, that's oof.
I know, but I need to
Wait.
put a D8 in there
Plus,
too.
no. Plus your you did it at what level?
Oh,
At
shoot.
2nd level?
It didn't ask me. Hold on, let me try doing it again. Why doesn't? Sorry, I don't know why it's screwing up right now.
Oh yeah, 3d8 plus at heightened levels.
It used to ask me if I click on it, and then it would do it.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll an extra d8 then.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna do.
And then also add 5 to it. So that's 8 plus 3, that's 11 plus 5 is 16. Because
Right.
plus 5 because you add your charisma.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, no. It's associated with your draconic ancestry. It's only lightning, sorry. So that's 11 damage. And you see this just fucking hits him like right in the fucking neck, and his head just it hits
Oh.
true. Motherfucker rolled a 9.
Yay! I hit him, but he didn't like it. Oh, and then, since I did the quick end, I
Yes.
will also shoot a firebolt at him, even
Alrighty.
though
Give me an
it's
attack roll.
something. Okay, my spells are not working in my spells thing, so I will do it from the core page.
Or you
And
could
it's
just click
lagging.
your shocking grasp is a attack spell too. So whatever attack spell you have, but oh, don't firebolt. There we go.
No, I did, yeah.
23 to hit. For okay, yeah, he takes 7 fire damage.
Yay! I'm hitting him, guys. It may not. He may heal by the next turn.
Hey, you're doing something. All right, you're
Yes.
fucking poking. All
Yeah.
right, you're chipping. He just just locks eyes on you, and
I'm over here.
you know what? I'll make him do a.
Bitch, I'm over here.
Okay,
You
that
don't
roll was
catch
high
me.
enough. He rolled a 17 on the dice and got a total of 15. He keeps his composure. He's going to stick with this current, with being in the same area because, yeah, he would have started making his way for you.
You're never gonna catch me.
Yeah, it never will because you can run 60 feet a turn. All right, so that's Rosie who's just like, oh fuck, oh shit, that's scary. That's scary. First things first, let's roll a d6. Nope, she doesn't get that thing back. Oh god, her only other thing is a melee attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has nothing she can do, so she's going to go right here and give you the help action. So the next, like, if you choose to make an attack roll, you have advantage. She's just giving you the help action because she has no idea what to do. She has no fucking clue what to do. This is a big scary thing. She's a larpy. Actually, you know what? Still a
All feels
wisdom
the same
saving
way.
throw.
Can you then like pass that help on to Aisha? Just be like, double help, Aisha.
No, that's not what she does. Because she rolled a
What?
1 on her wisdom save.
Oh no.
She starts running. She freaks the fuck out. She is absolutely. And Al, I want you to give me a insight check as she goes.
Gonna say, do I follow her? That's a good idea.
You're a little pissed at her. You're a little pissed. You like you're still here. A little bit of you get a bit in the back of your head of just like fucking hell. I'm like you could have anything you could have helped anyway.
Rosie, go
You
get
were here
help.
before us. You probably should have known it was here.
Rosie, get help. If you're running
Fuck
away.
you.
All right, and that's Aisha. Your held action. Her first attack has. Oh my god! I only attacked him once. She's level 5. She could have attacked twice. Let's see. 5.
Fix it.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it with just the one attack, just because that I fucked up. If you fuck up, it's on you. Oh, if you fail a saving throw while raging, you can re-roll it. Must use the new one. That's good. That's very good to know because it's gonna help her out in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slots are terrifying. So Aisha is going to make an attack at advantage because she am rage. Oh no. That's yep. She's going to use her bonus action to go into reckless. Or no, it's not an action. She's going to choose her first action to be reckless, so it is at advantage. And where is her pretty great axe?
Is rage. I'm anger.
All right, advantage is on. Pretty great axe. Roll.
I'm scared to look.
That's a nat 20.
Woo!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So that's 2 divine furies as well. So that's uh
Pretty.
it's 37 damage. Doubled.
How much does Big Boy have?
No, here's the thing. You use your channel divinity to make him to use Path to the Grave, I think it is.
Yeah.
So the next attack, they are vulnerable to all damage. Vulnerable is double damage. She nat 20'd, which came to a total of 37 damage, which is then doubled because of you to 74 damage.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh.
But it
Is
sounds
he
like
looking
it
rough?
hurt a little
He
bit.
ain't looking good.
Good. Good. Because I
Fuck.
He's
do
not
want
looking
some
happy.
slod juice. I want some slod juice to take to the lab back later.
So Aisha just carves into this fucker with an axe, and it gets buried into their chest. And she just like kicks off, gets it back in, and comes right back down like a fucking drinking bird. Because she, I remember now, has 2 attacks. And since she reckless, it is also at advantage. Oh, good attack.
Ay, Chihuahua.
It's still standing. It does not look any way happy about what is happening to it right now, but it is standing. And Al, it is now your turn.
What about inflict wounds?
What does inflict wounds do?
So when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher,
Oh no, is it an
No, I'm
attack
sorry.
roll? Or is it a save? Because I know it's touch.
this one doesn't say. Casting time, 1 action, touch, instantaneous.
Okay.
A melee spell attack.
Melee spell. So you're doing a spell attack. Okay, cool.
So on a hit, target takes 3d10 necrotic damage. And he's
that's
not
good.
and he's not weak. I mean, he's not
He doesn't have a resistance
necrotic
to
to
it, so
damage.
yeah.
isn't-
And you were right fucking next to him.
And I'm right there, yeah. And then maybe I should kind of zoom away after that. Healy away a little bit. So what do I do?
You roll, you
3d10?
click inflict wounds, and it'll roll it'll roll it. It'll do the attack and damage.
Here you go. Traits and abilities. Yeah, I have nothing added because
Because you didn't. Okay, so make a roll a d20 and add 7. Because that's your spell attack is 7. Plus 7, that's a 10. Even with a 4, that wouldn't hit. So bless. Oh, fuck, that
Fuck.
sucks. God, that would have been insane. Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna zoom away then.
Okay.
Or use the Heelys at least to disengage.
Okay, so the Heelys have disengaged?
Yeah, the Heelys,
Heelys of dodging, yeah. A nimble attack, bonus action to disengage. Good for you. Not for me, because I would have loved to fucking just rock. I'd love to
Right?
finally attack. He has not attacked once, and you guys are this terrified. I want you to keep that in
That's
mind.
true. He's just this big, scary thing that.
We've learned about him in
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
And he was
How
healing as
far
well.
can I?
That's what
I can
makes
move
this a
30,
you 30 feet. 30 feet.
30 with
yeah.
the Heelys.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
makes
go
this
under.
encounter great. I love this. You guys are fucking terrified.
So can I be under the thing instead of on it? Like
Yes.
it's a ramp,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So
a
can I
ramp,
like
yeah.
hide in the little?
Okay. Wait. Maybe you were right here. You cannot because that's 35.
Okay.
You can go here.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay.
Al.
It's now
Okay.
Slaady John's turn, and you see not nearly as terrifying as last time because his wound starts stitching, but he's still got like this giant open wound in his chest that's just oozing ichor all everywhere. He's then he's just like whatever slots have for blood just like bubbling and gushing out as it's just frothy breathing and now just as well as frothy croaking.
Please make the sound.
Ew. Yes.
Take 3d10 psychic damage for me there, Matt.
3d10 psychic.
No, I'm giving
damage.
you shit. I'm being an asshole.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah. So stop your shit, dude. So here's the thing. Just because I think this will add to the terror. Slots have an action called multi-attack. They make 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. Its claws has a custom text that is 2 paragraphs long.
What?
I'm just saying. So it reaches in and it... Oh, shit! This is at advantage. Because Aisha reckless. If she didn't reckless, she wouldn't have got that fucking crit. So this bite is at advantage. Oh wait, no it isn't. It'll be a straight attack. Because they cancel each other out. Advantage. Oh my god, the cloak and displacer on a barbarian is stupid. Because reckless attack gives you advantage on all attacks against you. Because you sacrificing defense for attack. But cloak of displacement gives disadvantage on all attacks until it's hit. So they cancel each other out, and you only have a normal attack. So the advantage and disadvantage cancel. Holy shit, that's dope. But an 11 doesn't. Not the highest one doesn't attack, so that's fine. Like So the next one, the next claw is going to be at normal instead of advantage. I think that
And
hits.
you can keep all of this in your mind at once.
I can't really. Oh, that's going to hit. So that's 8 slashing damage reduced to 4. So, but look at the look on my face.
Yeah.
He only did 4 damage, but this looks here. And needs a DC 15 con save.
Oh no, is Aisha gonna become a slod?
On the bright side, she's con save.
It's like poor Isha's
17 passes. 17 passes.
Like Aisha, while you were away, we turned your character into a slot.
Yeah, that can happen. You guys needed some, but without Aisha here, although granted, you guys could just keep running from this fucker and pegging him. Well, no, actually, this fight would have I would have loved to have seen this fight without Aisha. You two running in circles because you both have like so much movement, just running around and just like needling this piece of shit with like little damage. And when it gets right up next to you, finally just inflict wounds. Run.
If it would have hit.
If it would have hit, you would have killed it. You absolutely would have killed this thing. You most likely would have been the one to down it. And I was hoping
That
for
would have
you.
made me happy.
It would have been so dope. All right, so he's going to claw again. No. That is a 12. That's going to miss. Lucked the fuck out. You guys are, oh.
Well, that's why we rolled so bad in the beginning. is because all of our luck was being saved for this moment.
Yeah. All right. As you guys are running up there, okay. Now that the slot is just so pissed. Oh wait, I'm sorry. He has to roll again because he hit. He hit, so the next attack is at advantage. So I'll do claw again, but I'll use the damage of the first one if it hits. Come on, roll. Nope, the other one was a 15. So yeah, the second one, so the first one, it tries to bite. It ends up biting one of the mirror images, the one that weirdly had an owlbear on it, and it was able to get a. It was as anger as it was biting, it swings a claw down, and since it was swinging wide, it ends up cutting through the displacement and gashes in Aisha's chest, and you see it come back with this nasty shit on its two claws. On its it's the shredder claws. It has these shredder protrusions, and there is some you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. It was a weird creamy green.
Neon?
The color
Or
of it, no, a pale creamish green, it's somebody merged
pea soup.
Yeah, but not as enticing because it's technically slod cummies. It's how they reproduce, and it's and it ends up not finding purchase in her. And when it comes to slice up again with its other one, she just kind of takes her axe and just guides it away and just fully aware because she also passed the class what the fuck it just tried doing to her.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Zen.
Yikes. I think
Hold on.
I might do exactly what I did the last time because that seemed somewhat effective.
Tried to mate with Aisha.
No.
Oh, I just also realized, just so you know, for Vortex Warp,
Yeah, what's up?
you can choose any spot within 30 feet, and you add 30 feet per spell level. So it's not going to be a good idea to use on him because he's, has advantage. But up is also a direction.
Yeah, but it has to be on the ground, I believe.
Must be on a surface or a liquid.
Okay. Surface. Yeah, I know.
Up is also a direction.
If I knew I could just drop this asshole.
He doesn't have one of the rings of Featherfall.
Yeah,
yeah, that would have been so dope. Fuck, that sucks.
I know. I was thinking
you are the DM.
No, I'm gonna go with the rules actively are created to keep that from happening. That's why they're worded exactly like that. So I'm sticking with it. Okay, so
right. My thought maybe would have either just shoot him far away or put him on the top of one of these buildings.
Hey, if it's a 9th level spell, I would consider the clouds liquid, so go for it. if you could use a 9th level spell to get that motherfucker into the clouds, sure.
I'm gonna just do what I did last time.
Catapult again?
Yeah, catapult with a firebolt, and I guess I'll just do again the 2nd level on that. So let me do that real quick.
Oh wait, he does have eddies.
He's got what?
Advantage.
Oh.
I was who's Eddie?
Oh. He just sort of, and it goes past him.
Oh shit!
That's the problem with catapult. Even though it's a cool spell, its save is great. I'll let you know what I did in my game last night. My artificer has it, and he got a gun finally, and there was a fucking devil floating up in the air at an angle, and there was a guy right next to me. So I was like, okay, position. Because you have to, it has to be an actual thing you throw.
Yeah.
But there's nothing in the air. I could probably do it through his minion to him, but I want to hit him, not the minion. I want to hit the minion just in case. If he dodges, fuck you, minion, you're fucked. So I shot my bullet at him as part of the casting, and I used catapult on the bullet. Nice. I shot to miss, and I brought the bullet back through him, and it just clocked him in the back of the head. I was like, because it has to be an actual thing you throw. So if
Yeah.
you're on a ground, you can just say, "Oh, it's a rock somewhere."
Yeah.
What are you gonna pull from the fucking air? A goose? So
Well,
yeah,
depends on the
it's
time of
really
year.
hard. Yeah, it's really hard to determine. So I was like, yeah, I shot, and technically that means because it's not a modern weapon. It doesn't travel too fast. It only has a range of 30 to 90
Is
feet.
it like an old musket ball?
Sort of. It's like Renaissance era. So I could just pull it back with fucking the casting. That was the whole point of it. So yeah, you can do a lot of fun things with catapult, but if they dodge, you're fucked. All right, and what are you gonna firebolt again, or something else?
Did it since we have passed the test and I can't remember what you said like 5 minutes ago? Does it also
Acid,
have resistance?
cold, fire, lightning, thunder.
Not psychic.
Not psychic, no.
I will try mind sliver.
Yeah.
See, I am at level fifth level.
Fifth
After
level,
fifth
it
level,
adds
then
a
it's
D5.
2D.
It adds a D, yeah.
Right. So
Is it an attacker save?
Oh shit! Hold on. There's that as well. It's an intelligence savings throw.
Okay. Hey, he has advantage, but he has a -2.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna try clicking mind sliver. It's probably gonna do
That's
it.
a 9.
Oh, nice.
2d6 was the correct, right?
Yeah, and that's all I got there.
Okay, so it's 1d6 per thing. Okay, hold on. D&D.
Why is it not? You only did 3 damage.
Okay, yeah, it did roll 2.
3 damage.
But here's the thing: you did give it Bane on its next saving throw, so it subtracts a D4 from its next saving throw. That's why Mind Sliver's great. It's a composite, so it only took 3 damage.
Yeah.
And its next, which is good because that means you guys. Hey, that's utility, my man.
Yeah, you gotta do a little bit of that occasionally.
I'll use that for he has disadvantage on his next save. All right. Keep that in mind, please, because I might not remember it. Rosie.
Oh, is she with us still?
No, bitch, gone.
Nope. Still rolled another 2. Yeah, she's still here, and she is. I need a perception check from both of you. Oh, that's so sad with fitting.
Fuck you, Rosie.
You're still pets.
Rolled an 8 on that one, so she's still freaking out. You can kind of hear Zen because you're at an angle, so you get a better grasp of everything. Because you're sort of under that, so it's blocking a lot of your sound, Al. You can kind of hear weeping.
Oh no, she's crying.
She is just not having a day.
Oh.
And next up is Aisha, who is very not happy. Who now also has a I just remembered also can technically do a bonus action attack, but that's fine because that means he lived to see another round and got to terrify y'all. So with
one of us have skywriting.
No, that's
I
a
swear
druid
one of us
thing.
had skywriting, and I was like,
She's still going to go reckless because she's also her displacement cloak came back. It went back in because it's her turn again. Another attack at advantage.
So it refreshes each turn?
The top of your turn, it refreshes, yes.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. All right. That's a 19. Definitely going to hit. That's 6 plus 6. So that's 12 damage. This thing looks straight fuckered. Come on, don't do a lot of damage. I want him to have another turn. Missed. At a 13, that's gonna miss. You know what? She's being Jaegered. I'm not gonna do the bonus attack because I want this to continue. If I'm the one Jaegering, I'm going to play. But I'll start. I'll see if I can get you guys the stuff to Jaeger everybody else. All right. Back up to the top. It's Al's turn. And remember,
Top.
they have a -4 to their saving throws right now.
Told
Use
it
a
That
dead.
saving throw.
Use a saving throw and type attack.
Yes, isn't told it dead.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I could do that then.
Which is it? Is it a wisdom?
Let me see. I know I have this one on here.
The one that's in your attacks?
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
actually in my attacks.
It's actually going to be
Yeah, it's
2d12.
wisdom.
Okay. So he's going to, even though it's at advantage, it's still a -2 minus d4.
Is that necrotic?
Oh, no,
damage?
it hit a 5 standard, so no. With a -3, 2 on that wisdom save. You had a max damage on one of those. That is 18 damage on a motherfucker who had 5 hit points.
Woo!
Oh,
Woo!
You.
so I got to take him down after all?
Yes.
Yes.
Explain to me how your Toll the Dead fucks this slot.
Yeah, I don't know, because normally Toll the Dead's not that good. That was
It's
just
just
really
this
lucky.
reverberating boom that happens like inside of its ears, inside of its very soul.
Whenever I do Toll the Dead, I want to say the bell goes bong.
All right, so that's all you want to go. I'll
The bell goes
elaborate.
bong.
I'll elaborate to make it sound awesome. Then, to look awesome.
You don't have to make it sound awesome.
So as you hear, just like a bong, you see just like, and it's sort of like just.
Bitch.
You can actually see what's happening because the giant fucking wound was still there. It starts liquefying in the wound. And it oozing. Its whole thing is oozing out. And yes, you
Yeah.
with a mason jar, with a fucking mason jar, and just scoop that shit out. And I want both of you to give me a investigation check, please, or an Arcana check.
Ooh, okay.
I will do Arcana.
Let me see. Yeah, Arcana would be better. Ooh.
Oh, I do apologize. I'll use Arcana because he's weird. You could have also done, it was wanting medicine or perception, but this is good. All right, so as you're scooping all of its stuff out, as you're scooping that out,
I have gloves on, by the way.
yeah, you hit a ting. Feel something ting against your glass.
Is it the gem?
No, gem.
Do they have a gem that they slots have a gem in them?
No,
I'm thinking
that's
of
troll
something
dolls.
else. What is the ting?
The ting, as you're digging it out, is another bit of that chitin. Which is bringing you a couple questions. Because you know... Because at this point, you play... I love it. I love it because I'm doing this so different. In the book, it's like... Your players don't know the full the deal with mage hunters yet. It's like... Yeah, but I'm fucking...
Oh, yeah.
No, we're off-scripting this bitch. They decided to go to Gladys and ask a very knowledgeable person, hey, what's going on? I'm not going to sandbag them. I'm not going to gaslight my fucking team. No, you went up to somebody and said, hey, do you know what the fuck this shit's about? And she's like, bitch, I know a lot of stuff about.
And this is scary shit.
Right? Especially now,
So
you guys were shitting bricks about this fight. I loved it.
yeah. Well, yeah, I remember like in multiple instances before this, you told us how scary these things are, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we won't encounter one of these for a while. Oh fuck, what the hell? So wait, just for clarification again. Oh, also, Al, do you have a separate little thing to carry this chitin thing in, or do you want me to grab it? Or
Al has a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
figured
have a
you
lot.
had that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't I have like
Just
a lab
you
kit?
dump out an old Tupperware and put it in there.
Yeah.
Got my bag of holding, so
Yeah. You just got to make sure you don't put it in there freeform because there's also a lich skull floating in there. Oh, as you open up your bag, give me a perception check, please, Al. At disadvantage.
oh
Or no. Wisdom save at disadvantage. We'll do wisdom save at disadvantage.
Wisdom save it. Let me put disadvantage on.
Okay. You're hearing like a rumbling type of, like it's trying to form words, but you also can hear like it's trying to pretend to be hurt. Because what I rolled was not good. So you have a good sense that it's trying to cajole you into letting it out of the bag by trying to pretend to be Augie that you know for a fact it ain't. Because you've already done your study, because you know you're going for the resurrection, you're going for the 9th level spell resurrection path. You have your 5-year plan, okay? You have your 4th year thesis paper is going to be, I killed the lich that was in my brother's head and then I resurrected him. That's your plan.
It's my light novel.
Yeah, you have your shit, at least for the moment, you have your shit together on this specific thing.
Is there something I can do to keep him from attempting to influence me, or can I just be like,
well, you
rolled
a 14, which is pretty fucking low. So yeah, but his has so much like negatives on it. You'd only have to break like a 9 at this point. So it's very low, and it's only happening sometimes because, there's just a lot of stimuli right now.
And stop that. I already told you about this.
Like, bitch, you ain't Augie. Close it.
Give him a sucker. So it's like,
yeah, think of it, so it's a bag. Since you didn't reach in to pull the head out, you technically can't touch it because you have to reach in and think of the item to grab it.
Oh, okay.
So you just like have a sucker and throw a sucker into it, expecting it to hit him, assuming it's going to hit him. It ain't ever going to hit him.
Bonk.
It's going to be moving like this for infinity until you grab it, just in the same
spot. Until I think about it.
Until you go in, it's like, sucker! So yeah,
Take
you guys...
Sucker, you sucker.
When you go to inspect the dugout where it was...
So does it like disintegrate?
No.
It's
just a body there, so you're going to need to contact somebody. Who do you want to contact? You have a few avenues. You can contact Dan. You can contact Silverbeak. You can contact Gladys.
Oh.
And you could...
Silverbeak's probably going to make us pay for damage.
Or what about the teacher?
Silverbeak is the one who gave you 1,000 gold. Do you really think Silverbeak would do you like that?
I don't know. I kind of want to bring in Gladys just because I really like Gladys.
True. What about the instructor from the class, Metamed, or Magical Physiologies?
You could do her as well, but I will note this. Al has the right of it. Because if you let Gladys know that this slot's here, there's a finder's fee involved.
And Gladys
She'll use that slot. Now,
yeah, Gladys is going to take it and keep it quiet. Too.
I'm not saying you have to be. No, you don't have to keep it quiet because you're not hiding anything from Silverbeak. You're investigating with Silverbeak, unless you're worried.
I haven't fixed the window yet.
Oh, you can blame that on the slot. Fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's a magic skull. Shit's gonna get broke.
Window.
That's a mending cantrip, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I was like, I have the mending cantrip.
But you have to be touching it for a minute.
Okay, so
but you'd have to turn out of being. You'd have to float up there, grab onto it as you de-transform, and slappy hands.
Well, no, wait. We got the brooms now. We got the broom. She could go up there on a broom.
If that's what you want to do, that's what you do then.
If I can blame it on the slot, I'll totally.
There you go. Like, fuck it. You don't got to do work. They're not. You don't even have to say anything about it. They're just going to assume, or they're just like, shit, something broke it. Let's get it fixed. Yeah. But not. So you call up Gladys, let her know that there's a slot here, and she. And
can I hug her?
Actually, she doesn't show up.
Oh, she doesn't.
See some automatons show up, and one of them, like, they're like little, like the little pot belly. They got these little pot bellies. You see one of them like takes off a little brass hat. Like, thank you.
I'm
They have it on
imagining
this stretcher, this big stretcher that's just oozing, and you see one of like another one's like pops off the stretcher and gets like a big bowl, and it's just underneath where it's draining out,
no!
and he's just following them. It's like, we must preserve, we must preserve.
all I can think of is Robo from Chrono Trigger.
I never.
And when
I
you're
need to play Chrono Trigger. Oh, he look similar, but more of like when I say pot bellies, I mean it's like a lot cuter, but yeah, similar. All right, and but here's the thing: they took it out on a stretcher, so you can assume one very important thing. It's not a secret that what happened here, but that's fine.
It is a real slot.
Yeah, are you guys gonna breast Silverbeak of it as well?
Yes.
Okay, good. So
Yes?
as you well, first say you guys go into
Probably,
the
yeah.
dugout because that's where it came from. And when you're there, when you're looking in the dugout, you see some. It is a teleportation magic, but it looks like what they used on it. Julie, Al recognized it because it's like it has residue of the swamp of Witherbloom's swamp. So it looks like whatever's happening, they're still hanging out there at the swamp somewhere. So when you get with us, so you guys, after you get done with this, question, Rosie.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What do you want to do?
Maybe we should have.
She's
still over there.
Hi.
It's done. You can come out now.
Let's see. Let's give
Something
another
I
one.
could-
You just pop up behind her. She starts shrieking because you just pop up. Hi.
No, I didn't mean to do it that way.
And she just starts like Paladin's like, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
I like put my hand on her and just be like, "It's okay." Just be. They're like I don't know.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, you would be. You absolutely would be. They abandoned you and you didn't hear their freak out. So they just abandoned you in your opinion. So yeah. Just
I mean, I don't care if they freaked out. I freaked out too.
Yeah, but you rolled better.
Do we have I don't have calm motions, do I?
Probably not.
Yeah, like
I
what
do.
was it?
It is a spell, but would you have stalked it? Would Al have stalked calm emotions?
But this is after the fight.
Yeah, but you don't do
Give
it.
me
then.
give me a luck roll. Give me a random luck roll.
There you go. Well, you got the half
Over
luck.
50, if it's over, just roll a d20. If it's over 15, yes. Now, I could be that guy. It is exactly 15, and I did say if it's over 15.
You said over.
I could be that guy,
No, you said over.
but I'll get no. 15 is usually what you mean. Meets it beats. If it meets it beats. If the DC on this was 15, I'm gonna have to give it to you. Fuck off.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to get you. I am seriously going to get a subscription to D&D Beyond just so I can make you have a fucking actual spell list that you can prepare each game for fuck's sake.
So look at this. I magically prepared calm emotions. How lucky.
You just
I'm
happen
going
to
to
do
use
it.
it.
Well,
Are
you
you
know what?
gonna use it
Here's how
for-
we're gonna put it. It's you found yourself often prepping this spell lately because
For myself.
a bit of that. It's a bit of drama, but also you're deep of deeps. It's that mentality of like because you find yourself actively liking just a little bit. You're not going overboard. You're not becoming a doormat, but you like doing things. You like helping your friends, not helping everybody. All right, being a good person doesn't mean you give to everybody you see, but it's there. Like you find yourself prepping it some more just in case your friends are having a hard time or you're having a hard time because you have a bad time a lot. But you've started prepping this
It's
more and
my-
more.
My little spell Valium.
Yeah, Yeah, you guys, you give them a little bit of a. It's to help your. It's you've got it. It's and as you're giving it to Rosie, unlike a lot of the spells you've cast today. No.
Rude.
No. That's just like you get that warm feeling. Like it's a type of spell, not because you've healed people before and never felt that warmth. But sometimes when you heal somebody, it's in that good way. It's help. Like there's a difference between healing somebody and helping somebody. This is helping somebody who's not having a good time. And you're getting over your own personal shit of where you're pissed off at them because you're still pissed at them, but you still realize that, oh, you also now can see flat out that check I had you make when they ran. They stay full pissed themselves.
Might
That's
need
how
some prestidigitation.
They rolled a
Zen.
nat 1 on their fucking wisdom saving throw at this. She's a tiny little gnome, and it's a massive beast that was staring her down. She was terrified, and you can kind of see it
But
now.
she's in a magic school.
Yeah, but she's also in the LARPing class because she's not built for that shit. And also,
Okay.
she was there when the Chimera attacked, and that fucking put her on edge, and that was goddamn yesterday.
I was
You
gonna
know?
say, so she should know she's fine if she was there when the Chimera attacked.
Hey, walking away from a car wreck doesn't mean you're magically immune to car wreck fear. You know?
She's
Just because she
traumatized.
survived one bad thing doesn't mean bad things don't scare her.
Yeah, now she's like, if I stick around these people,
Yeah.
I'm getting attacked by things.
No joke.
So I'm gonna
No more
cast
friends
calm
with
the
them.
fuck down.
Okay.
And
You
can
give
I
her
clean up her poor
no.
pee?
Here's how you give her the chill the fuck out Pepsi. Like, man, just have a Pepsi. She
Oh,
just-
okay.
Like that sort of thing. Just have a Coke. God damn it. Like you just and she's.
If I could give the world a Coke.
Give her a V8.
I'm sorry. How did you? How can you? That thing was so big. How can you do?
That's what she said.
She can't even fucking laugh at it. And she would absolutely. She's a little gnome. She would have absolutely laughed at it. She's like, I don't know how you. How can you fucking? God.
It's happened a lot. Yeah,
Oh.
you get used to it after a while.
I really don't. I just joined this school to learn about cool shit. I didn't want to. It was scary enough reading about those things last year.
Yeah, it was
know.
really scary. I never thought we would fight one.
You're supposed to be in limbo. I don't know what one's doing here.
Yeah.
It's a
Can I-
fucking-
Well- Why should I just get some chili? You need some chili.
Okay.
So you're-
And you do cast prestidigitation, you said?
Yes, please.
Okay, you cleaned her up and you're like, thank you.
Zen's like,
Well-
oh,
Just
what is this stench?
how do you not? Okay, no. I'm not gonna get defensive. You people are always fighting these things.
What? How do we not? Piss
We don't know
ourselves?
why.
That's. It,
What do you think that I
I
had
thought I
rolled
was
for my
great the first year when I didn't piss myself at the mimic thing that you guys helped me with. But
That's why that is why I have changed to pants this year, but that is why I had a giant robe the first year. Piss myself and nobody would notice.
That was the only reason, huh?
Sure.
That's a. That's
It
good
is
to
now.
know.
We're retconning it.
Or she could just be saying it to make her feel less shit. So it's. You could be lying. You could have been constantly pissing yourself last year.
I should have played a goblin. Not...
Roll me another luck check.
Shit.
Yeah, whatever happened to your goblin boyfriend?
Oh, I just try to make
If
eyes
it's a 5
at
or
him.
lower, you were pissing yourself all last year.
Wait, a luck check.
Luck check. Just
Yeah.
roll a d20.
Oh, okay, a d20.
Okay.
Congratulations, you weren't pissed. You were just you were telling her that to make her feel better.
Just talking out of my ass.
Yeah,
That's
if
what
it
I'm
was
good
5 or
at.
lower, you would have been, and I would have rolled back here some checks to see if you were actually known to Little Miss Piss Pants.
I want you
Little
to
Miss
call me your
Piss robe.
boy.
my gosh.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah, you guys get that together, and we'll just rush. You let Silverbeak know, and the real question is, do you keep that weird stuff about the 200-year thing still under your hat because it's just a weird place, or do you feel like confronting it? This isn't a yeah. If it doesn't matter, I just didn't want to glaze through it if you guys wanted to bring it up.
I mean, I'm perfectly cool with mentioning just like, hey, yeah, we know he's like 200 years old. So
Oh, when you
Yeah.
did because it was like 200
when
years ago that he's been trying to do this shit. It's like,
I'm curious about it. Yeah.
but you
just let
actively. I
Silverbeak
I
like
I do have a question. Do you talk about the Oric? The Oryx.
to
Oric. Silverbeak.
Silverbeak?
Yeah.
No, I
Good. Thank you.
yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Because also, you remember what Gladys had to do to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's not.
So
It
we
could.
can't just like
It
yell
could be
Oric
that you're.
and
Yeah. It could be that you're not worried about her. If you're worried about her, that's fine. But if you're not worried about her, it's also walls have ears.
Yeah, that's more what I'm thinking.
Yeah. All right. So you let them know
I,
about like the 200 years, like,
walls are mimics.
and she kind of looks at you, and you're like 200 years.
At
Ron.
least according
And
to
she
Glass.
pulls out her. Well, if it came for somebody else, I probably would have think it was a little off. But with Gladys, that's she pulls out a book and starts like it looks like just a log journal. She's just turning pages, just keeps turning pages.
Just gotta
Well, I'm
check
gonna
a
have to
calendar.
thank you all very much for bringing this to my attention. The Slod. Well, I've already heard that it was being carted around, so I'm assuming you talked to Gladys first, right? Okay, understandable. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. I'll talk to her, see what she found out, because this day and age, any day and age, you got to get what you can. She's gonna pay you top dollar for slot bits, even apparently
Bits.
liquefied slot bits. Hey, congratulations, Aloysius. Congratulate that.
And Gladys.
You
Gracious.
liquefied him? You liquefied a thing. That was amazing. That's some good work.
I'm a cleric.
I'm a cleric. You're a grave domain cleric who fucking carries around a zombie head. You are a contradiction. Grave domain clerics hate the undead.
Yeah. But he's not an undead, remember? He's my brother.
Yes, he is. A lich is an undead.
Oh, he's my brother.
We've got
Brothers
no. We've
is
talked
just
about this,
plain dead.
Julie. You accepted and came to terms, and you know you need to get rid of the lich to bring your brother back. You know that technically that is an Augie,
Yeah, but I still need a piece of his body to bring him
Yes.
back. So
which is fine. You could also rip out some of the hair, and that's fine too. But the point of the matter is you need to get rid of the lich. You know you have to get rid of the lich, which is undead. You know that's an undead skull.
you could revive someone just by a piece of their hair.
Oh, hey, the 9th level true resurrection, you can just say their fucking name.
Oh well shit. Does Al know this?
Yeah, we talked about this. That's why that's your plan. We talked about this minutes ago, Julie. Where you decided where like, back and
Is she
forthing
sure?
where you like what you have to do cuz like it was that whole fucking episode that was 100% Al's drama.
Just block it out like my own trauma.
Hey, fuck blocking it out. I can't remember shit, so I have to rewatch stuff all the time. I need to rewatch everything just so I can get down who all you've talked to, the dumb fucking voices I've done with, and what fucking episodes they were in. But so yeah, and she slides to the two of you, 300 gold each.
Ooh.
It's like so
Very much.
the
Wait, who-
slot you each get 300 gold.
Gladys does.
No,
Silver-
you're talking to Silverbeak.
does.
And because
I just
apparently
really want to see Gladys.
I need to look into some things. Cause give me a perception check, both of you.
What the heck?
See, can I
Okay,
boost that?
Julie, you can actually Al catches just at the end. What she's closing is her teaching record, a book that has all of her records as a teacher.
It's our calendar.
No, not the calendar. It's the actual record of the book that has a record of classes taught, the grades of the students then, and like any notes from each of the years. And the book is fucking thick. And it's like she just realized something. Like she didn't know it was this long.
That's also what she said.
So she's like, okay, so we're gonna. Wait, what did you say?
So that's also what she said.
She said.
She didn't realize it was this long.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
Thick and long.
she didn't like Owlins lived like 80 years.
Yeah, so
In
something's
her
going
records,
on
and she remembers
time-wise.
Mergaxer, but she can't like she never noticed that her book was that huge. Of like so like it was like it had to be like some kind of slight glamour to where she never paid attention to how thick her ledger was, her class records was. So
But
she has
even
a lot of shit to
no.
think about. She actually
But-
already sent you guys away. Like this is something you noticed as you were leaving, as she was like putting it away. Yeah, you really don't fucking know what's going on. This place is legit fucking weird.
Shall we get other people involved? Other than an amnesiac owl?
Who would you get
Dan.
involved?
Maybe talk
Good
to
question, because I know Dan. Well, Dan, you said will gossip about stuff, right?
Dan's a bit of a blowhard, so it could be he most likely wouldn't gossip, but he's not really one for speaking plain. So he might not tell you. Also, he's hung out with Silverbeak a lot, so he'll probably
hear about it.
Well, he'll probably deflect to help his friend.
Right.
Gladys is the one who told you about all this.
Yeah. Let's see, who else would be like an old character that's on the campus? Like, who's the next like longest?
I can.
Isn't the person of isn't one of the Prismari people a vampire?
Not Prismari.
One of your deans is a vampire. In
So
Witherbloom.
And when Witherbloom?
Yes.
Yeah, because I would think he would probably have been around for a while because he looked like half dead, right?
Yeah, he was an old fuck. He was like, yeah, he was full on Willem Dafoe Nosferatu. Like, that bitch was, yeah.
Well, and also, I mean, Murgy is hanging around Witherbloom, right? Was he from
hiding
Witherbloom?
around Witherbloom? Yeah, he was part of Witherbloom when he was here.
Okay, so maybe he would have some pretty good knowledge about that.
Okay.
You guys want to? Al?
Cool with me.
All right, so you guys make your way through the campus, walking on down to Witherbloom.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Where is
And I need
Witherbloom?
you.
Feels so appropriate then to be talking to a vampire after that song.
All right, so you guys make your asses over to Witherbloom, and it just immediately goes muggy. You're actively glad you don't fucking live here, Al. Like you guys got to not because you take some classes here. You know, it's like we're never really talking about because you technically
It's
aren't
stinky
taking
here.
it. But yeah, yeah, but it's also like 100% your vibe. If only the AC was a little better. And
Sounds like decay. Yay, dead things.
See. Who the fuck is the dean?
Yeah, what was that dude's
Yeah,
name?
there's two of them, right?
Yeah.
A young one and a
wrote his name down at some point. Let me see.
Okay, there he is. Valentine. Meow. Oh, shitty.
You just talk like Skeletor.
Hello,
He-Man.
man. I am Valentine,
He-Man.
Dean of the Vein.
I am Dean Valentine. Might I eat upon your spleen?
Stop it.
No, don't. Continue.
Okay, let's...
Be like, it's okay. He's always like this. I remember when you like he was when you did his introduction, wasn't he like really like, yeah, you're
He's kind of cryptic, right?
and very bland.
Yeah, let's see. Add auto image. Do you guys find yourselves? Wait. There you go.
Yeah, there he is.
You guys find yourself, make your way to the dean's offices, and yeah, let's go over here. And you guys set up in the wait your turn, because there's a lot of people fucking talking to him, and you see people going in bright faced, coming out like sullen and dejected.
Oh God, it's he.
You're worried that he's eating on his student base, but Al, you've heard that this is just what happens. The dude just is not great to be around. So as it's like, all right, next student. You had a different voice and everything, but I'm folding into Skeletor.
I'm loving it.
And it's like, you're one of the new students. Aloysius, correct?
You can call me Al.
Take inspiration. Your next roll has advantage. Yes, and
Yeah.
yeah, see, yeah. I hear you have helped the school quite a bit in your time, in your short time here.
Short.
Yes.
Short.
Yes, time is what we actually wish to speak about.
You think that was a halfling joke? No.
No,
Actually,
time. Yeah. Time
a
is. Am I?
yes.
Haven't been around much of my time.
Most halflings are pretty tall nowadays. It's like, on average, you've gotten taller and taller and taller as the years go by.
How many years would that be?
Wait, no. Nope. A lot.
A lot, yeah. But like
Yeah.
more than 300?
Pretty sure. Well,
Yeah.
okay. I've been here. I've been around before the school was here.
Wow.
I like the third year
Really?
this school was here is when I think it was, yes, because there were third years when I was teaching. So it had to be at least 3 years after the school started. Yeah. It can be a little wobbly sometime, remembering time.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's like his nails are just clicking together. What can I do for you today?
Can we just take out one of the posters with Mercaxer's face on it? That way,
Why
what is that?
is that? I'm sorry. I am in a committed relationship. I'm not interested in your friend.
I want to know more about his relationship later, but No,
You
just
recognize.
Yeah,
have
do
you
you know- do
ever
you know this
have you ever
person?
been intimate with someone without even touching them? That is the height of tantric telepathy.
Oh. Okay. Maybe more on that later.
Violet. Oh wait, you're student. Anyway,
Yes, ethical problems.
hey, you brought it up, and you're all adults.
So yeah, show him the paper with Mergaxer.
Do you
And
recognize?
do you happen to recognize this student?
And this fool probably adds like fucking he's probably got a 22 intelligence. Sounds about right. So yeah, we'll add a +6 to it. That's perception, not a thing. Well, that's a 16. He's just Oh wait, I never put any. I'll give a +4 as well because he would have added from his stuff. Like Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that icky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ew.
Ow. See, the Skeletor voice is great for just saying He-Man.
Yeah.
Like He-Man, but it's really hard to talk in a normal to think of things to say in that
Yeah,
voice.
you're gonna-
No, it's all
You're gonna
great.
blow your vocal cords out.
I don't care. I'm good.
I think it works so well with that
No.
little smirk on that guy's face.
I know that's
though.
why I started doing it.
Yeah.
That's why I started like, yeah, that face screams He-Man.
Maybe that's
the
who
first
he's in
time
a relationship with.
when I first was working on this dude, it was very just like droll, and now I just see
Yeah.
that picture, I can't not just like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Truffle oil.
We're gonna come back.
I had 3 other story beats to hit today. Fuck it. This is where we're going.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
we are gonna come back to this.
Oh,
we're
great.
gonna
So he's just It looks familiar. Is there a name associated? Because granted, the Merkin is very distinct.
Yeah, I don't think he would have been walking around campus with that.
I would have remembered.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Well, it would have been impossible to forget.
Yeah, I do apologize about
It's what is the
having to
name
show
of
you
this
the
possible
picture.
former student?
And side question, is it
Yeah.
okay for us to mention his name? Like it's
You
not like us
put
bringing
his
up.
body all over campus saying this is Mergaxor.
Yeah, but if we say it out loud, is it like saying a Voldemort?
He's not You've talked about Mergaxor out loud. You told Mina Lee
I'm
about
just now
Mergaxor.
worried about it.
Silverbeak said, "Fuck that little incel Mergaxor." Trust me, he knows you exist, probably, because you keep bringing him up. There will be a fucking day of reaping.
Shit.
So really,
name-
what's another time saying it?
His name is Mergaxor.
Oh, fuck.
Mergaxor.
No, he looks directly at you. I was like, no, he does not deserve that auspiciousness. Even as a joke. I completely understand why I've been seeing this all over, and I now find it hilarious because you're just doing that to say that's him, right?
Wait, that's not him?
No. Sorry. He was the reason it was in the top of my head is we had a discussion, all the deans, about what was happening at the end of last year, and I fully thank you so much for picking our house. The fact that one of the heroes from like, oh, it's always great having a hero in your college. Yeah, you saved the goddamn school.
Talking about me,
Thank
Zach.
Don't give. Yeah, hey, Prisma fuck. Let us handle. Like, let me. You get your recognition, which you desperately probably need from your professors. Okay, we don't get it often. Let me have this moment.
All right. Stay quiet.
Just hold Sen's hand and
But no, seriously, you did a good job there, kid. That was great. All of you did a good job. I want you to. God damn it, man. I want you to know that for sure. Every last one of you did amazing.
a good job, Sen.
But we all got together and discussed what happened, and His name came up, so we all had to dig our record. So it's in there.
So I apologize. It's so fresh in your mind.
Honestly, yeah, I would have much rather forgotten that idiot. The problem with him was he had so. Think of somebody who has no reach but a massive grasp. Like they try to take as much as they can, but they can barely reach their hand up past their face. He wanted so much, but could do so little.
It's actually
And
kind of sad.
it is, but people. The problem was there were people helping. There was people always trying to, because yes, it is sad. Like, and the point of Strixhaven is learning. And if you see someone who doesn't have much of a grasp, who can't go as far as you can, the point is that help them along to get as far as they can. And me insight check with advantage, both of you.
Let me make sure I have advantage on.
I'm gonna love if you get below a 10. Okay, you both roll pretty high. Both of your minds, you had advantage because it's you were inciting yourself because you realized that you just were in that same situation an hour ago with Rosie.
Yeah.
Somebody who cannot go as far as you can. So like there's
So
there's always that sense of not being good enough that
Right.
came from her. But
we helped her as opposed to
a little you helped a
Little
bit, but
bit.
yeah. But at one
okay,
point,
I'll send her some donuts later.
there you go. At one point, but at a certain point when you start getting aggressive about what you don't know,
Mm.
it's 100% on you, dog. He actually says dog. And
You term to me. Dog.
it's a quadruped with digitigrated legs that people tend to pet. I keep around as pets.
Oh,
You see, from
interesting.
often the from it all started like ages ago, back before people actually learned magic when they were still proto beings, just barely sentient. There would be wolves that would always be around, and they realized that if they started feeding them parts of their meals, they would less attack the collective and more help them. So they eventually kept the wolves and bred them down and bred them down and bred them down and bred them down to the common pet that is a dog. And he starts droning on and on. And he is on this beat for a solid 5 minutes, talking about the origin of dog.
I like this guy.
And it's you guys know the only way to snap him out of it is to do it yourself. He is not going to stop on his talk.
Go beans.
Oh, please.
Not no. I said like you're going to have to bring him new information to get him away from this. Literally bring him back to the conversation if you have to. It's not
exactly.
it's not a hard thing. Somebody
No,
say
Oh, I thought you
something.
meant
No, I
bring him
know.
new information.
No, I
I
know.
was like,
He's stuck on this path. He is ADHDing.
I was going to say I could bring out some of the slod juice and be like,
Oh, right. I want to say things, but I'm scared to say things now
Because he put you in your
Al.
place.
Sir.
'Cause you fucking
So
stepped
Al-
in.
sir, can I read your thesis on dogs later? We need Mergaxor.
Ah, yes, that little fuck. Ah, yes. But yeah, he became this was I think seemed like cast a little bit of magic in front of his eyes. Time's gone weird. Hate when that happens. Okay, so it was about like 200 years ago, I think ish. So in my brain, it's going, it's going both I've never had time jumps go as soon as a decade, though. Gone that far. Usually it's in at least within the same 100 years. Oh, some of the other teachers are going to be weirded out. That's not going to be fun. That's going to be a weird staff meeting. All right. He puts a little note, things that he has to remember. Time gone. Give me
I'm gone. Fuck.
Perception check. Both of you, give me a perception check.
Normal.
Yeah.
Oop, not me. I am hiding in the other side of the room.
All right, you actually, that's a
Not
persuasion. No, but it's a +0. I'm going to take it.
Oh,
I already said I'm going to take it. I'll take that 18. That's fine. Because I was already saying I'll take it because it's a +0. So I was like, fuck it. That's just an 18. I'll not add your bonuses, but you see him actually write, time gone fucky.
time go fucky. What do?
Time gone fucky. As his notes. I was like, yeah, that's yeah, there's a couple teachers aren't going to be happy about that. Yeah. We can figure something out. Get them when their tenure's done. Get them put back in the right time stream. Oh no, not kill them. We're not going to kill them. It's just, well, you guys know Strixhaven is a nexus, correct? It's not exactly part of a world. It's its own plane. It's a demi-plane. It's
moved differently here.
less that moves differently and more like it can get clogged a bit.
Oh.
So it looks like there's been a giant clog that made everybody kind of not pay attention to time moving. I was already old as hell when I started here, so think of it like it works different, kind of like with you, lesser aged, a year. Think of a year, just not any year, just the time frame of a year. When you were a toddler, that was like a third or fourth of your life. 1 year was so much of your time on this world. But by the time you're an adult, it's only a 20th, a fraction of your life. It's still the exact same span of time, but it means less. Think of it like that.
Interesting.
And then add about 400 years, and then you get about what it's like. So, which is great for being an educator, because years fly by. It's beautiful. But yeah, so yeah, we'll need to work on that. Time weird, but
yeah, I think Silverbeak noticed it.
Oh, that's okay. He it's technically a message cantrip, but he presses a calm things on his things like, Darren, can we make sure that the whatever day the next faculty meeting is, you clear the rest of my schedule, because that's gonna be a long one. Thank you. Yeah, Silverbeak will go on for quite a while with that. So, so what were you here for?
Yeah, what were we here for?
Okay, that's bad.
I thought we just wanted to understand.
We wanted.
Go ahead.
We wanted to know how the hell Murgaxer is affecting our time, right? Because he was supposed to be here 200 years ago.
Oh, no. That just means that he probably never left the realm. Since this is its own place.
So he never graduated?
No, he got kicked out 3rd year. That little bitch is nothing. He tried to overthrow the school.
Yeah, I think he's still trying to do that. Just kind of
help. Let's just say he had help, is what we determined. No insight needed. You know he's trying not to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the same reason you actively didn't say anything.
Just be like, I'll stare at what's the guy's name again? Valentine.
Valentine. Valentine. Yeah,
I'll just
I keep
stare at
slipping his
him.
voice into something more comfortable.
just because I mean I can't meet him eye to eye because I'm shorter, but I'm attempting to meet him eye to
Oh,
eye.
he's basically mostly addressing you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Be like,
I'm in the
has
background.
he has that bias.
let's just say I think he's still trying to take over the school. Wink, wink.
With the
Wink,
same,
wink, 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 wink.
with the same tactics, right? Is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Okay. Good. He like goes like that, and it's like his nail that clicks. It's click, 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 click. I understand. Wow. Well, you are the people who took care of everything last year, so it makes sense that you also be in the know. But be very careful.
Well, yeah, because we had a
people you are
slod today.
I'm a what now?
We had a slod incident today, so things are getting
A slod got into this school.
Yes.
things are
What
getting
you
a
were
little
telling me.
dangerous.
No,
Yeah.
go back. Tell me everything.
Of everything. And
And
I still really suck at flying. So as you can see.
And you will even say that you address the reason you're here is because there was a winter bloom ick everywhere. And he goes pale. Like not in a scared way. It's like all the blood that was in him has drawn out. And his leathery his like skin, even though it's like still technically sallow, it's full gray. And you see like his bracers, the stuff that he's wearing, starts creaking as it starts bulging slightly as he's drawing all of the blood that he uses to make himself look less vampiric is drawing from his skin and into his bones, into his muscles, and and he looks terrifying.
Just back up a little bit.
They brought a slod into our home and used our magic.
Yeah. I've been backing up the whole time and now I'm behind Zen.
And he just, people will die this day.
Who's gonna do that?
The slot's already dead.
The helpers. I will find whoever did this. The very least, since you gave me this information, I'll let you know what I find.
Well,
There'll be not much you could. I don't know. Do any of you know how to resurrect the dead? Because that would be the literal only way you could help another. Like I could get you any other information. Because these people are going to be gone.
Oh gosh.
No, don't know yet.
Okay.
But I'm working on that.
I think we told the right guy. Sounds like he's gonna take care of this.
And he's just he sits there and breathes a few times. Just
Sir,
let me get this straight before.
Sucker?
Honestly,
the last thing you want is to give me something that makes my blood pump harder.
I was gonna say, is that supposed to be a vampire joke?
That's actually pretty good. So he's just trying to keep composed. So what do we have so far? If I am to be certain.
I'm sorry, I'm imagining him now being this badass with the voice of Skeletor.
Yeah, Skeletor that I fully can't do right now. Yeah. It's like,
and a lollipop sticking out.
People will die this day.
Fuck you, Murgy.
He's got himself a fucking barrel mango. Just like, I need the spice because that's the only way I can taste. As you get older, your taste buds go away, and when you're over 500, it's even worse. He doesn't even like lick the chili off. The Pharaoh mango's just bam, straight on his tongue.
can barely taste anything.
It's a very
Also-
good thing that I've gotten to the habit of eating ass. I can't taste it.
Oh, well, just gonna back
No,
out.
no way in hell would he talk about his proclivities, especially while he's on a anger. It's like, so
I
he
know he was
goes
talking
over
about that
everything.
psychic stuff earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say.
there's they're still running around the swamp somewhere. It is his absolute understanding at this point that Mergaxer's not important.
Oh,
That the issue isn't Mergaxor because he was always a pawn. That's his focus right now. And so yeah, he's like, is there anything else you wish to discuss with me?
I think we probably
Just
covered
keep-
the most important things.
yeah, just keep us posted.
I will let you know what I find in my body count. You two have a good day. And he's gone.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah, yeah.
Now let's get out of here. Please.
I think we should tell what Derek, his secretary, that he's gonna have to cancel the rest of his appointments. We'll just tell him on the way out.
Darren, it was Darren.
Darren.
Well, as you see this this centaur is standing at a standing
Had
desk
to be
because
a centaur, didn't it?
I forgot about that. He's at a standing desk because who would make a centaur sit? And he's got a he's actually got like clothes all the way on instead of how you usually see tops but horses okay. Nah, even the horse parts fucking like took care of. Like got spats over his hooves.
Nice.
And it's like, well, where'd the boss go?
I think he's gonna be busy for a little bit.
Okay. Sure. Works for me. Click, 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 click. Because he has a computer, apparently. Click, click, click.
Maybe
click,
maybe a
It's
typewriter.
a magic scheduling pro.
Oh, no, this is
program
just
spell.
technology.
Okay. He has it then.
Pulls out a big fucking 3-inch floppy, slides it in. Like it's a fucking Tandy from the 80s.
You hear it grinding as it tries to read the floppy disk.
And no, he's like, fuck. Hold on. He grabs the paper. It's like, hey, Q4896. Why do they always give you the wrong passwords? Because they always have to write the password on the program.
Oh, right.
Oh. So yeah, you guys head on back. You had a day. You guys have had a day. So you all
Did
you what?
whatever happened to the brooms? Like, did we just leave the stuff there or did we
You
clean
just
up?
fucking left it. More shit was happening.
More important things happening. Somebody can
I was gonna
clean
say,
that up.
could I have magically snuck the broom with me and nobody would have noticed?
You don't need it. Like, yeah, you
Darn.
no.
We got
you can
we got the rings.
This
of
is
other
stuff
fall.
specifically for training at the aerojump field.
I wanted to
Can't
practice.
take equipment. You can't take
Yeah.
equipment from the aerojump field.
I can't sign it out.
No. Because this
Okay.
is practice equipment. You go buy your own shit for that.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys head back and we're gonna wrap it for there. Trying to make sure other people show up for the next few games. I'll see if Natasha's filling up for it next week.
You're like, we got a lot to tell you.
Yeah, there's
And
a
you
lot
almost
that
turned
happened.
into a slod.
And I am no joke debating how I want to continue with the campaign, not just because of that, because well, you guys are proactive as hell. I'll give you that. You're proactive as hell. I like that. Even though 80% it's me talking, but that's because you're asking a question that I've eventually just half the time bullshit my way through. But everything's pointing to where I'm not sure if you guys are going to make it to year 4. Like, as in, before shit pops off. Because you've done something really horrible that nobody who has a high opinion of themselves will allow. You spent a lot of money and a lot of time telling everybody on campus what a little nasty little baby piss boy someone was. I do not see how this is going to make it to year 4.
Pee piss piss boy.
But he's not important, apparently, right?
Can I make sure that I wrote on each one of those pieces of paper I put out there said you can call me Al on the bottom, so if anybody gets targeted, it'll be me first, because I don't want anybody else to
worry about that at all.
Okay.
Because for starters, there's scrying. There are so many magical ways to find out who made a thing. It's like it wasn't even considered a possibility of covering your tracks because you made these. You're on there.
Proud
like,
of them.
Yours. Yeah. So yeah,
The
you guys
googly eyes were purchased at the magical dollar store, but I attached them myself.
Did you actually put felt for the merkin, or was it just picture? Is it a tactile poster?
It's like
googly
a
eyes
puppy,
and some fucking
it's a Pet the Puppy board book is basically what it was.
So
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And if you pull a tab, it just moves one of his arms. It's like I worked really, really hard on these.
And the magical googly eyes, since they're magical, they actually go like this all the time.
They don't follow anybody in the room.
No, if they're constantly moving, that makes them less funny. Just every now and then you want to wiggle. Every now and then.
Maybe not constantly, but yeah, they're doing their own
and
thing.
It's always going to wiggle because people are always going to be petting the crotch, which causes.
My name is Mergaxer.
My name is Murgies, and I'm a little baby piss boy.
Yes.
Please step on me, Daddy. I need a lover who will step on my balls.
I can say that we worked together to enchant them, to say that. Wait.
This will be your year 2 project.
Okay.
We'll make this your enchanting project.
I'm gonna waste my enchantment.
No. This is your study. This is your test itself. Okay. Like, this is how you're proving. This is what you're doing to train your enchanting.
Be like, look, and when you
it's not your final. It's not your final. It's not your thesis. It's not your final project. But it's your work. It's your flow of work to show that this is what you did all year.
Okay.
It's all that you've done all year. You've made some kick-ass skates, so you know you're going to at least get a C.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
But now, like, you know what I'm going to be working on? Like, it's more important. God, teacher, I'm working on something more important, okay?
You just don't understand
me.
Making
Mergaxer talk like the piece of shit he is. Now, the real question is if I'm going to have to roll to see if this person knows who Mergaxer is. Because if they knew this, if they were here while Mergaxer was here, they'd fully understand. Like,
yeah.
Oh, Totes. The guy was a wiener jacket. He is an elf, so yeah.
So there might be a chance.
Yeah, but what the dean was implying when it comes to time being out of whack, what he probably would have explained as well. It's just I forgot to because weird shit kept happening. When people go back, they try to go back at the proper time. Like if you were to spend 6 years here, there's a chance it might have been longer than 6 years here, but when you go back, they try their best to get it as close to the proper timeline as it can. Because you don't have to worry about too much about fucking up a timeline about a place that's outside of reality. So
okay.
They're like, okay, this was the bookmark where they were, so you got to get them back at this bookmark in that reality, in that world. So yeah,
wow, that's confusing.
The problem is, for some reason, people are forgetting how time works, how weird time can get.
I feel like if you've been there for that long, it makes sense that you would forget how it works.
Yeah, it very well could be.
Okay.
So yeah,
I guess I wasn't sure whether that meant what we were trying to get at was whether or not the Mergaxor was 200 years ago, or it was like he was both 200 years ago and very recent, and it was unclear what timeline he is in, or if he's in both, or if he's a
I
time
think he never
traveler.
so I think it's more like he never left is how I'm taking it.
Point of the fact
He
is,
failed
you
and he
don't
never
know.
left.
You have speculation, but also apparently there's going to be a whole day long fucking meeting, faculty meeting, because they really don't know either. So if you guys want to try to pursue it, you can. If you guys want to stick to your merg fucking, you can't.
Don't call it that. Now the question is, what the name of the episode is going to be, and why is it going to be "Step on Me, Slod Daddy"?
Slot Daddy.
Oh, step on me, Slaady, step on me. Oh,
Because like
no.
normally we get to a point in the game where I'm like, that's the name.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
You know what? That ain't bad. If I can remember it, if I can't find my pen, there you go.
Yeah, just Slotty, SLADDDY. Slot and Daddy put together.
Oh no, it's a Y. It's a Y, Daddy.
Okay.
Slotty.
Slotty.
Wait, did I upload the last episode? I think I did. I'll check. Alrighty.
So.
And that'll wrap it up.
And yeah, and speaking of finals, I have to go study for mine.